Taking a minute. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another background video.
Live stream.
Hi, my name's Maddie Bites. I'm back at you with another crazy comic called...
Did the audio even turn up?
What Death Taught Me.
What Death Taught Me. Oh no.
We're already off to a technical difficulties live stream.
No, we're fine. I told you guys we
difficulties.
shouldn't have turned it down beforehand. It's fine.
Ah, hello, Sage the Healer, Beat Boo, Punchy McPuncherson, Victoria, Athena, G.E. Kazi, Jinx Joe, Sun and Moon, Nazaba, Volpex X, SN, Liam, Crystallite, Sequoia, Void, Dreaming.
Ibuprofen is here?
Ibuprofen. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day. Blebla, you became a member.
Congratulations, Blebla.
Welcome to Silly Little Guy.
Can we...
I just can't hear it if
Okay.
it's turned down. I can't,
I
like,
can just hear us echoing and I can't.
we can't focus.
No,
Let's
your
just turn it
headphones
off.
are louder than ours are. You could take your headphones off.
Are the dogs gonna start playing?
If I want to be included, I want to hear the music. I don't know. What's up, guys?
How's everyone clap?
Oh, we're peaking.
Yeah, like a lot. Turn down
Everything.
one moment as we figure out our audio
Well,
that
no,
we
the
do
more you
on a
turn
bi-weekly
that down,
basis.
the more sensitive it is.
No.
That's less.
the other way.
opposite. The more you turn it.
Left is down,
That's-
right is up.
One moment as we figure out our audio.
Yeah.
That's probably why I was
sorry,
hearing it
sounding
super
okay?
loud. Are we good?
Yeah, are we sounding too loud? Or are we too
Congratulations, Emma Bear! 84 on your chem anatomy test. You know exactly how many toes are on feet? That's great.
quiet? That's more than I know. That's why I have to count them.
No.
Chat's not working again? Yeah, what is
Yeah,
it
it
do?
don't sometime.
Go.
Do you need to unlock it?
No, I just lock it in case.
But does it not function if it's
No.
locked?
It
Question
definitely
mark?
functions if it's locked. The only reason I lock it is because then you can move the circle. Yeah, there it is. It's
Technical
totally
difficulty.
working.
Yeah, no, but
It just takes a second.
No, sometimes you have to go. I do this all the time. You have to go into the settings and open the settings and close them, and then it'll start scrolling.
Give me a soda. Yippee, yippee,
We're
yippee.
very good at what we do.
Nobody's saying anything about the
Yeah.
volume, so I think we're probably fine, and we should just stop screwing with it.
Ooh, Cup Ramen says I got 18 out of 18 on my math test. Yes, I am Asian. Not everyone can get good grades.
Well, their name is Cup of Ramen. I mean,
I thought ramen was Japanese.
Japanese is still Asian.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What
I'm
death
sorry.
talk? As
That
if
was
being
definitely on me.
As if being framed by her love for plotting a murder weren't enough, Renette learns that her stepsister, Kana, is the true mastermind behind it all. As she's burned at the stake, Renette makes a desperate wish for another chance, and she wakes up her younger self.
Ooh.
Determined to change her fate, she vows to stop Kana's schemes and protect her family this time around. But rewriting the past is far from simple. Each choice she makes brings unforeseen consequences, some more devastating than she could imagine. Can Renette escape the shadows of her past, or will they consume her once more?
Also, Dreaming just says, Maddie, ...
What?
To you saying, I thought...
No, I'm sorry. It's late. I thought I said Chinese, not Asian. And then in
Still
my
Asian.
head...
All that area is
I
Asian.
know. In my head, I totally, yeah.
So Maddie
I'm sorry.
didn't pass her anatomy final.
Geography.
We're all failing. Roll the
First
tape.
step.
Also, put a dog in the chat every time you hear Popeye and Chirp playing with each other.
If
Yeah.
you do. Hopefully you can.
My burning at the stake was a grand spectacle.
Burn the witch! Whoosh! The wicked witch is dead!
Die!
Die! Perish! Ah! I mean, look at her hair. She
I
kind of
like
is.
how they made sure to tie under her boobage so it would still look great.
You guys know Elvira?
Oh yeah.
Elvira?
Am
Ooh,
I
love
being
her.
punished for the sins I've committed?
I mean, yeah.
Is this the same lady?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Argos, I've brought the crown prince's hair.
Oh, my beloved Riri, you've done it.
Yucky.
She looks like someone's OC because their
Also,
eye is covered.
I like how his hand is like, if you scaled it up, it's like the same amount of mass as her entire head.
Well, look at. Put your hand. Oh,
No,
your hand is small.
It's like the same size as your face. His hand has the same amount of mass as her entire head. Like if
Like
he were
you
to
can
make a
grab it like
fist.
a
No,
basketball?
I'm saying if he were to make a fist next to her head, it would be the same size.
Yeah.
If we cast a curse with this lock of hair, my brother will soon meet his end. But first, we should get on with the ceremony. Why is it so bad?
Oh.
All right, Argos. But isn't it a bit sudden?
Well, you see, a burning at the stake is far easier to arrange than a wedding. I don't know if I agree with that.
Ooh, bananas.
Yeah,
Bananarama
actually-
says Elvira or Morticia.
Ooh, Morticia is also.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have to go with Elvira. She'd make
I
me
don't
laugh.
know.
Elvira's, and I don't want to cause any controversy here, possibly trying too hard.
Yeah.
No.
Well, compared to Morticia, I think Elvira wishes she was Morticia. No offense.
Well, yeah, but I think
But-
Elvira's
all right.
hotter.
Careful Googling Elvira. You may want to pull that up in a separate tab.
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. No, we're good.
Oh yeah.
No, I think
You're telling me? Okay, wait. Now let's see Morticia.
I think Elvira is sexier. I think Morticia is hotter.
Let's see. Oh yeah, which version of her?
I'm talking movie Morticia Adams.
That doesn't actually clear it down as much as you think, but...
My only issue with movie Morticia is she kind of looks a lot like how my mom looked growing up, and I don't want to.
She looks closer to how you look.
You think I look like? Ooh.
Yeah.
I need to put on my sexy black dress that I got after watching Elvira.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. This isn't me saying I don't think Elvira is hot. Nobody here is saying
I
that.
could be in a relationship better with Elvira. I think
Venus
she'd make
says
me
Jonah
laugh a
is
lot.
correct.
Bananarama says Morticia gives mother, Elvira gives mummy.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just settled the argument. Thank you.
I think that's
you.
First, for conspiring in the death of the Crown Prince, all for the man I loved.
Fuck you.
At last, the witch has been captured.
Woohoo! Wow.
Like,
Look
why
how
are the backgrounds
blurry.
pixelated? Like, they put, like, a Photoshop mosaic filter 1.1 pixels on it. Like,
That's rough even for Webtoon.
Yeah.
seize her at once.
Ari? Me? A witch?
This is
My cleavage! What do you mean?
Silence! With this very lock of hair, you cast a wicked spell upon my brother.
Ari, what have I done wrong?
Oh, her eye is dead.
Uh,
I think.
Or maybe
is that a
was
birthmark or a
mistake.
weird shadow? I can't tell.
Please don't do this, Ari. Second, for clinging to him, unable to accept his betrayal. Black. Really like how they, rather than just like framing up the bars right and making the shot look
Yeah,
nice,
yeah.
they're like, what if we just made them see-through? And
That's
low poly?
really common.
Like, the
in
backgrounds
Webtoons.
aren't, like, I know I'm always on the backgrounds, but these might be, like,
They're pretty bad. Well, it just makes me think of in Avatar.
look how bad the pixels are.
Sorry, I'm eating candy.
Maddie's eating candy. What brand and what is it?
It's
And-
called Hello Panda Chocolate. Like, hello, baby.
When Zuko goes to visit Iroh in prison, they do a really good job of always making it look like Zuko's the one behind bars. And like you can have your character be in prison and not have the bars be in the way.
Yeah, if they just...
You're the one drawing it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
in their case, no, they aren't.
Anyway, Kana, you can't.
She's got
oh,
a
yeah, she
scar.
does have a dead eye.
Boo.
She... Zuko, for real. Renette!
Could you please call Ari for me? There must be some misunderstanding.
No, they're playing.
They're playing.
My poor sister. Even now you understand nothing. It was I who orchestrated everything. Oops. I'm sorry. Oops. I'm sorry.
Mommy? Sorry.
Sorry.
Mommy, wait, go back up. The bar ends at her hand, so it looks like she's casting the bar out of her hand.
Yeah, it does look like
This
she's
really
like
starts
it.
exactly the same as I'm the queen in this life.
Yeah, I was like, this feels so familiar.
Yeah.
But Quinn in this life, she like kicks her off a tower, right? Like this.
No, she's in a tower, and then she gets stabbed in the tower.
Yeah, but this is a burning at the stake, which is a classic.
Yeah.
Chat, give me a burn at the stake
no,
in
look
chat.
at the curls. That's 3D.
Oh my god.
I've been saying that the curls have been 3D.
Or like
for-
at the very
I
least
think it's a
copy
brush.
pasted.
I think they have a curls brush.
Like I think it's still 2D, but I do think it is just like
No,
kind
but
of.
even if you look at the shading and lighting on like the ends, that's how
Oh
you
shit,
can tell
you
it's
might be
3D.
right. No, specifically like right
Yeah,
there.
I didn't notice that.
Bizarre.
That's
No, you're
weird.
right.
I've been telling you.
Kana, isn't this the time for
This isn't.
This isn't the time for such jests.
I misread that as this isn't the time for Jesus, and I was like, I
Like,
mean,
do you
yeah.
believe
They
in
could have
God?
just left this bar opaque and it would have been
Yeah, what are they showing?
Yeah.
Some hair? Oh, ooga!
never mind.
Awooga!
This-
Yeah,
that
no,
one was
see, the
necessary.
bar. But here's the thing, did they even need to put the bars there?
No.
They could have had her just like in the prison cell with her.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, literally, remove the bars from that shot and change nothing else about this. What's broken here?
Nothing.
The camera is just in front of the bars, a wide focal length,
Yeah.
which there is a wide focal length because she's bursting out at us. Or
She can burst any time.
maybe narrow, I don't know.
I'm the one who caused our parents' deaths!
A word?
And the one who set fire to the house on the day our mother passed, leaving you with that scar.
Damn, Count Olaf looking motherfucker.
And that diamond ring.
Oh, but this time the bars are opaque.
This,
Yeah, well, we have to hide her
That
scar.
diamond ring.
If I had to look at her scar for one more panel, I'd throw up. I'd throw up
Yeah.
right now.
I think ugly people
It
are the
belongs
fucking
to-
worst.
Argos'
I'm
late
sorry, ugly
mother.
people.
Could it be?
I am the one your dear Argos truly loves.
She's just straight up ghosting through the bars.
Yeah, no, like that, you
I
can...
don't know what you're trying to do.
She's just ghosted through the bar. Like, there's no way the perspective on this works without her
This
being...
might be the worst backgrounds in a webtoon I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's been pretty
they've stayed
rough.
consistent.
Like I'm pretty harsh on webtoon backgrounds, probably more than they're, like, deserving of, but like...
What?
Goodness, don't look at me like that. I only wanted all the same things that you did. Ooh,
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Mommy?
no.
Sorry. Mommy?
Sorry.
You can set fire to me anytime, baby. Argos will soon be king, just as you wished.
She's setting fire to me right now. Oh, wooga.
Wow, that looks like shit.
It really does. Like, it's like they did the line art and then they were
They
like
didn't click
intending...
anti-aliasing.
Right, like it's not anti-aliased.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look.
So when you
Oh
do
wait,
line
but
art,
she's more clear than.
Right, look, like the lines on her, they have like those transparent pixels. They have like the half pix...
it's called anti-aliasing.
Aliasing.
Aliasing. I've only ever read it in my head. Where it takes pixelated lines and it makes them look smoother.
Most anime, for
Oh.
example,
Yeah.
is done with very harsh pixelated lines, and then they alias them or anti-alias them. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
It's to make coloring easier because you don't get like transparent pixels where like you think it's colored but it isn't. And then they typically put something on it to make the lines less
Yeah, but
thick.
it looks
they
like
seem
they
to have
didn't
just.
Why
do
is she
the
so
anti-
tiny? Because
She
she's tiny.
is teeny
She's
tiny.
tiny. You don't understand
Well,
what it's
not
like
all
to
of
be,
her is tiny.
what it's like to be tiny.
Also, look at the line art on his hand and how it doesn't match anything else because it's a 3D model.
Yeah, the hand is a 3D asset.
Yeah.
That's so
His line art is
bizarre.
so much thicker than her. If you need a webtoon to do, like I don't think you have a video that you're ever gonna make about like webtoon backgrounds, but if you need one, this is the one to fucking talk about.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. And when that happens, I shall stand beside him as queen.
Surely this can't be true, Kana. Please.
It is, and don't call me Shirley.
Wowza. That dress is rocking.
I gotta learn how to sew.
Yeah.
Did you know, Riri? Even before I was adopted, I was quite fond of the Hilt family.
Me too. I love the Hilt family. Chat, can we get a Hilt family in chat?
Yeah, put Hilts in the chat for family.
And now, once you're dead, everything that belongs to the Hilts will finally be mine.
Oh,
What are
damn!
you doing?
Wowza.
I was just thinking, wow, they're going a little hard on, but no, I get it.
No, but here's the
Nah,
thing.
she fucking slays.
Here's the thing, Micah. They knew they didn't have to do jack shit on the backgrounds. Nobody's looking at them.
Yeah, what background? I get
Yeah,
it.
the background doesn't exist.
Like, I'm just so confused by why they're so pixely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, is that an intentional thing?
No.
Like, it's not a low resolution
they
thing
don't
because
care.
because like look at her, she's not low resolution, so it's not like they're exporting it wrong or like
The thing you have to remember about like
Where's
the Webtoons.
the rest of that finger?
It's right there. It's right there.
I don't think I agree with you.
That little slip. Sometimes fingers overlap.
No,
Jonah.
that's finger 1, finger 2, finger 3,
Finger
four. Okay, I
five.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Sorry.
guess.
Thank you. No, the thing you have to realize with Webtoon is they specifically don't let you upload anything bigger than 800 by 1280.
Well, yeah, but still, we've seen webtoons that look better than this.
Yeah, so
And here's the thing.
whoever's drawing this one probably just hasn't figured out the better way to do it yet.
No, but
No,
hey,
guys.
my pushback to that is this is a webtoon original, so that's absolutely something they should know how to do. B,
Yeah.
the characters aren't low resolution. If everything was pixely, I'd go, oh, they fucked up. But no, the backgrounds are pixely and the characters look normal for the most part. The line art's still all weird. But, like, the textures aren't pixely. It's just the 3D assets that are pixely. It's really weird.
Blebla says, gosh damn, she's gorgeous. I don't care that she's a mom killer.
I know.
Yeah, of course she killed their mom. She's slaying.
Thank you for all you've done, dear sister.
Lies! Please tell me it's not true. And third, for foolishly trusting my stepsister, who had approached me with the sole intent of taking everything I had. But...
Where's that? Why is her hair doing that? Is the gust from this fire so intense?
Yeah, the fire is so hot it's creating its own wind. You know, the sort of
A
fires
la
that
The
like...
Legend of Zelda.
Well, no. Fires can create their own wind, but typically they're like devastating forest fires that wipe
right.
out countries.
Whoosh.
Even if I had sinned, this cannot be right. Wow, this looks like shit.
Like,
I'm
that-
sorry.
That looks really bad.
Maybe they're
It
they
look-
have to be going for it at this point, because it's every single background consistently.
Because yeah, it's the background, not the sword. The sword isn't pixelated, and the sword's 3D.
Maybe they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a twist. She's actually in a video game.
Yeah, but this
Like,
looks,
if that
It
doesn't
has to be.
happen, then this just looks like
this
shit.
looks like a point-and-click game from the 90s.
Now point and
Don't
click games
disrespect
look
the
better than
90s.
this.
Yeah.
How could they do this to me? Oh, did one of them
Chirps.
jump over the couch?
One moment.
And it's not like all the backgrounds. Like, this background isn't so pixely. The foolish Renette Dicklaw Hilt.
Dicklock?
Renette Dicklaw Hilt. The foolish Renette Dicklaw Hilt.
You know what? You can be foolish if you have a dick. Wait.
Renette Dicklaw,
Dicklaw.
as in Tesla, Hilt.
Tesla?
The foolish Renette Dicklaw Hilt.
Played in the final moments of her life.
And
Oh, almighty God!
Do you believe in God?
Have mercy upon me!
Oh,
wow.
she's liking the fire.
Dickla.
Yeah. Grant me the chance to atone for my sins and rewrite this wretched fate. If you truly
Wait, this is me.
exist.
This is God. If you
No, no,
truly
that's-
exist!
That's her.
she's
There's
so
no
wrong.
doubt she truly exists. No one's like, if I, the woman who I am, alive on fire.
Oh, my bad.
I beg you, look upon this foolish soul with pity.
That is not the music I was expecting. Black Lion 505 says, what if God at one point just said, no?
That would be so
You
much more
are
funny.
getting punished for your sins.
Yeah,
Like
if
this
you want-
opens.
If you want to repent for your sins, getting burned at the stake is not a great punishment.
I was gonna say, where are we going?
But-
yeah, no, it is funny because
Daddy Bites condones burning witches at the stakes? Question mark.
I'm a witch.
no, but like
Big boo.
in the opening, she was she was like, here's this hair so you can use it for a spell on your brother, and then he's like, we're going to arrest you and burn you at the stake for using this hair to cast a spell on my brother, and she was like, what?
How could this be?
I don't fully understand what's happening.
Oh, did the cat get trapped? Oh, he's okay. Wait.
No, it's just in case.
Ah, all right. There's a secret thing.
No, there's not a secret thing. I was
Not
just
a
grabbing
secret
my
thing.
ukulele.
Are we
I
gonna?
was trying to do it fast while you guys were talking, but you paused to
Well, we were
watch
confused
me.
at what you were doing.
Wake up, Renee. Your father will be here soon.
His voice.
Oh, and she's not ugly anymore.
Wow, it still
Whee!
looks like Hot Dookie.
Hurry, Renee.
Is one I've never forgotten. Mother?
It's my
Copy
mom.
and paste.
Bong. Like that's not like a nuzzle. That's like, I mean, I
She
guess
was
it is.
asleep.
They copy pasted her.
No,
one
she
has
has
eye
a
bags.
line.
As we all know, people.
Ew, she's so old.
As we all know,
Ew.
people with eye bags are old. Look at me. I'm 80.
By that logic, I'm like 70.
Wait, she's waking up from bed in full boots?
No, I think
No,
she's asleep on the
she's in a
couch leaning on
carriage.
her mom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know the deep lore.
I've missed you so much, Mother.
Okay, well, they're not in a carriage because that's a bust. If they're in a
Is
carriage,
that Beethoven?
they are rich.
Is that George Washington?
No, it's
Okay,
none of this
they
That other
are-
one is a Roman
But that's
one.
definitely like a Roman
That's
dude.
Roman for sure.
You speak as though you haven't seen each other in years. Huh?
As
You
though
s-
we
as
have-
we haven't seen each other in years. Did you have a bad dream?
Dream? This place. It looks like shit.
Like, really, genuinely, it's the same bad Webtoon backgrounds as everyone else, but, like, I typically am pro putting a filter over everything to make it look less terrible, but, like, this is not the filter.
Yeah.
Who told them that the filter to pick was, like,
You know what's really embarrassing?
these backgrounds?
No, the worst webtoons, the most fucking heinous webtoons are always the ones that look the prettiest.
Yeah, Cry Better Yet Back is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's so damn pretty, but the story is so damn bad. And like Taming the Corrupted, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with the smoky eyes so bad.
Well, so they did put a pixel filter over it because these are just PNGs
Oh.
of random old photos
So it's intentional?
that have the same
has
crunch
to
as the
be.
shitty line art.
It has to be.
But why, though?
I
Like,
don't
I genuinely do not. You couldn't pixelate the horrible rug texture that we have to see the rug
Venus
texture.
says pretty but shitty. Also, everyone say good luck to Venus because she is currently working late tonight because her boss gave her a work order to fill,
Oh,
like,
jeez, good luck.
right before she was about to leave. And my body
No, that's
feels...
me. Stop. And my body feels smaller too.
Oh, good night, beep boop.
Her hand, it's something's off. Something's funky about that.
I guess it's correct.
Like, I think it's all technically correct, but it looks bad.
I don't know how to draw hands. I can't say shit.
You must have dozed off, my sweet girl. I'm perfect because I'm dead in the future. Now come. Let us get ready to greet your father.
Let us get ready to greet your father.
Could my tragic life have been nothing than a long, dreadful nightmare?
Why are they so little?
Oh, they're
Oh,
walking?
but they didn't pixelate their millennial
In
floor.
fact, any of this isn't pixelated. That's just normal. Like, look at the paintings. Look at the.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
So, what is the aesthetic? I don't.
Bled says, please let him be a dilf.
This
side
all
note,
feels like a dream.
Are we gonna be reading My Child Will Have a Different Father today too?
Do we want to?
I thought we were adding that to the Wednesday roster.
Yeah.
With
Never,
Acting
whatever.
Empress. Okay.
Yeah.
It all feels like a dream.
Wow, good on them for coloring them all slightly different hair. It's really
Yeah.
brave and bold of
Oh
them.
look, I was about to say inclusive diversity, but they're all maids, and that
on
makes
no
me
level.
upset. I'm sorry.
Welcome home, dear.
I want to be the Jill.
Father!
Father, when can I go out?
Father! When can I go out and be on my own?
Oh, Riri! I have someone I'd like you to meet.
When I
And
was
she's
in the
massive. Look at
When
look
I
at
was
the
in the
scaling on them.
When I was in the far country, I bought a girl.
No, but look at the size. Like her head is like twice as big as his, and he's way closer.
Yeah.
Come forward, child. Hello!
Fidget, fidget.
I'm a dirty poor. Someone else already called it.
Kana?
Who is this girl? Sorry, I was.
She lost her parents in the mining accident.
always mines?
So
The
we back
children
in the-
learn for
Also,
learn
people
for
are
the
saying he's a
mines.
dilf. He's an older man. Let's not be crazy.
Yeah, well,
When I was working at
we
the
didn't,
dog
we didn't
kennel,
discuss it.
ooh,
Uh,
I don't know. He kind of looks like that type.
He looks like any Star Wars EU character.
Kind of looks like a pedophile.
Look up, I don't know any of them. Yeah, Talon Card. That's not how you spell card. He looks like any Star Wars EU character.
See, I would even
He
go as
does
far
look
as
a
to
lot
say that one is hotter.
Look up, Kyle Katarn.
I don't know how to spell that.
It's how you
Kyle.
think.
Violin devotee says, bringing a peasant
I guess he's
into
not
our
gonna cheat.
sacred
Who am
house?
I thinking of?
Irregardless, Micah was right. Kana? Who is that girl?
Mining accident. I suppose we should have cleaned her up before any proper introductions.
Okay.
Why? What
She's
would that
dirty.
have changed?
She's icky.
How unfortunate. What
'Cause
a
all poor
series of
people are
unfortunate
dirty.
events.
The
Apparently.
mining accident? There was a cave-in 10 years ago at the mine my father owned.
Blevla says, I need that Star Wars man.
It was the day I met Kana. Who, Talon Card?
Here's my thing.
Just like this.
The fuck? Like, she hasn't done anything. She hasn't done anything, so getting revenge on this person who has now not
just
done anything,
mean. Yeah.
it's mean.
You
Like-
ostensibly had a dream.
Yeah, here's the thing. The comic's gonna do that stupid fucking thing where it's like, oh, but she's actually been evil this whole time, so it's okay to be a bitch. No!
Yeah.
Killing people and then, like, pulling hair are two very different types of bitchy.
Yeah.
Corin Horn, that's who I was thinking of. Shockingly, not how you spell that one.
What would be, like, an
Not
inherently
that
better
picture of him,
story
he's
is
in
if they
disguise
fell
in
in
that.
love and it was girl romance.
They all have goatees. My point is they all have goatees. I don't know if any of those are on screen for the stream.
Irregardless.
Poor thing. Well, I'm glad you're here.
I've always thought it would be wonderful for Rionette to have an older sister.
Yes, today was the day Kana was adopted and became my sister. My parents are alive.
And the maids were playing chess with the maids. Wait, there's literally a big chess piece in the background. I was joking. Okay, symbolism.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Symbolism. They did it. Good job,
And
guys.
Kana and I, we've become our younger selves. Memories of the past are flashing through my mind. Yeah, those memories of the past have flashed through my mind too. Let me tell
Tyler Preston, he says, what? It's not like the story is gonna reveal that Kana somehow is responsible for the cave-in that killed her parents. You're so right.
Perhaps my past life
Ah!
wasn't just a dream.
Grant me the chance to atone for my sins and rewrite this wretched fate! And there's some gears to show.
You know how we just saw this?
Yeah. Hey, I don't mind.
Even I'm the queen in this life didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't mind though. I've been given a second chance.
Yippee!
Why isn't this pixelated? Like, look at that. That's not pixelated. That's just like
There's something.
So it's
up with
not an
it.
aesthetic choice. What is it? Why is it?
Oh, I see. You've brought me a personal maid, haven't you, Father?
She hasn't done the thing yet. I'm sorry.
As a gift for me.
Oh my gosh. Well, I suppose making her your personal maid wouldn't be such a bad idea.
'Cause she's poor, after all.
Every webtoon is just accidentally Minority Report, where they're like, well, they will do a crime in the future. That's Minority Report, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a movie where
I haven't actually seen
I think
it.
it's also a
I'm a
book.
poser. I believe it's based off
I think it's based off an album. But this guy, he works at the Future Crime Office, where they have a thing that predicts crimes that are going to happen in the future, and they arrest people before they happen. And then, all of a sudden, it predicts that he's going to murder someone, and he has to go on the run. But the movie is just the questions of the ethics of, well, he goes, well, wait, but I haven't killed them yet. I'm not guilty. And it's the ethics of, is it okay to arrest somebody for a crime that they're going to commit?
Well, you can just not even arrest them. You could just say, hey, we're giving you a trip to the Caribbean.
Well, sure, yeah, but...
No, but my point is, like, every webtoon is
Well,
Minority
and-
Report in
and-
the sense that where they're like, well, you're gonna
Well, no,
commit the
but-
crime, ergo, I could be a bitch to someone whose parents just died.
Where the movie comes out is the future isn't set, and it's probably wrong to do that.
My point
Yeah.
exactly.
And all these webtoons are like, no, the future's pretty set. We're fairly certain that nothing could possibly change.
Oh my gosh.
But I already have Riley. I don't need another maid. Riley's like, you do care.
You know my name!
Okay, we stand Riley.
If I've actually returned to the past, then this time, I'll make sure you have no place in our family.
You could just give her a trip to the Caribbeans.
Why not send her to the tanner instead? I hear he's looking for a worker.
No, like leather tanner. They tan the leather.
hides to make leather.
I don't know what Maddie was thinking, but she looked shocked.
That sounds like a good idea.
Because this time, I'm going to destroy
No,
you.
do it cutesy.
Because this time, I'm going to destroy you. Thank you for accepting my opinion, Father. What a bitch.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, Kana's such a jerk because now she hates her. That was totally...
Well, presumably,
No.
presumably she didn't do this the first time around.
Punchy McPuncherson says, like, how does she know it wasn't just a lucid dream caused by the pox? You know?
Like, everything Kana does from now on is spurred because of this moment, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are we supposed to like? Maybe this,
Chinchilla says, the dialogue is very human.
like this story could take a turn because right now we're clearly, at least I think, supposed to be empathizing with her.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, if it does just take a turn and we follow her as the female lead, that could actually be interesting.
Yeah.
It still looks like shit,
Yes, no.
which is not good for a visual medium.
Let's keep going so we can make up our minds.
I should have realized it then. Droop. That believing I could change everything by returning to the Oh, that's...
Oh, I should have realized it then.
Droop.
That believing I could change everything by returning to the past.
This is a little...
I kind of dig it.
It's a little hokey looking.
Well,
she looks
yeah.
like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Dewey's evocative. I have never felt more emotions than when I was looking at Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Because you look like him. It's like looking in a mirror, Micah.
I don't think I look like him. I will posit I have looked like him.
When you were a kid,
Well,
you
what
looked
does
a lot
what does he
like
look
him.
like now?
I doesn't act anymore.
Well, but what does he look like?
There's like one.
Oh my gosh.
That does not. I gotta see it.
If
yeah,
you
that
shave-
looks like you. If you shave and make your hair like that, that looks exactly like
Well,
you.
I don't have a chin.
He has a different chin, yeah. But still.
I do have a chin. Well, actually, no, I don't have a chin.
Anyway.
Was nothing more than my own arrogance.
What Dev taught me. Adaptation by Licko. Original story by Yoon Ragmyeon.
At least it's a person.
Wow.
Licko, I barely know.
Licko is not a real person.
Web says face reveal?
Why is there a trashta everywhere?
Oh my gosh, I was talking to someone about their comic, and I was like, yeah, if you ever get a comment about, like, trashta, it comes from the remarried empress. And they're like, I've never seen that before. And I'm like, now you know. At least
Pudgy McPudgerson says it's not the Soy Boys? Yeah,
It's
it's
not.
actually shocking
It's
that this
not
isn't
this
Soy
time.
Media. It's Studio Licko.
Licko, I
I
barely
barely
know.
know.
I'm gonna make a wild claim that I have no way to back up. I guarantee, if you look into Studio Licko and Studio Soy or whatever the fuck it's called,
Soy Media.
they
They're
are probably
probably
in
connected.
some way connected.
Owned by the same dude. Yeah. Warning, folks.
Move it to 18.
This episode contains depictions of self-harm and domestic violence that may be upsetting for some readers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Woohoo.
What death taught me.
Why is...
It's even garbage and pixely on...
I'm sorry, the A is really messing with me.
It's like an upside down E.
Yeah.
Look at the E.
That's an... Oh my gosh.
This is a weird
Did they not
font.
have an A?
No, they probably did. It's just an ugly font.
So, yeah, no, that was, like, the harshest... That does not read properly.
What? What?
I
Huh?
always
Aren't those
knew.
oil thingies?
Yeah, no, that is. I don't know if it's an
No.
oil rig, but it felt really modern. It's looking less modern.
Nah, yeah, these are pretty decent docs.
No, but
I had
if you
the
scroll
same,
scroll up a little,
I had the same
when it's
reaction
just
when
that,
I saw that.
that
but
looks
it-
like a
nah,
construction
but
yard
it's
or a-
Harbury. I always knew.
wait, that guy's hat's kind of cool. Not his. Go up.
That one?
Got a cool
Yeah,
hat.
it is kind of
Looks
cool.
like a military hat.
Oh, this is you.
I always knew that I was different.
They all
Unlike-
hated me.
Unlike the filthy coal mine where I grew up, my ivory hair held an air of nobility.
You know when you
Fellas,
see
you
someone
ever
who's
be
blonde
blonde and be like, man, I probably have royal blood in me because of
Actually,
my blonde hair.
we live in Utah. Everyone thinks that
Oh,
way.
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry to pop your bubble.
You ever have blonde hair and go, man, I deserve
More.
a fiefdom.
I will say, them doing this POV switch,
interesting.
it's interesting. Comic still looks like shit.
Yeah.
This is still...
Actually, weirdly, no, it doesn't. This chapter doesn't have the pixelation. If it was just pixelated,
Oh, it still
okay,
doesn't look
looks like
good,
shit.
though.
If it was just the basic ads, like that's pretty bad for a
That's-
Webtoon background even.
I
But
don't want to go home. Sorry.
You call this dinner?
That's a coconut.
okay, well that's literally just
Go
Kyle
up.
Katard again.
What?
Go up. That's a coconut.
That's a plate.
No,
No,
the other one.
Oh!
Ah,
I think it's a bowl. It could also be a coconut. It
it
could
looks
also
like
be.
bread, I think. How am I supposed to cook anything without money? Go out and earn some.
You wretched woman! How dare you spit to your husband like that?
I was doing a slap.
Oh, she fights
Aw.
back.
Hell yeah. Fight the power. And I bore no resemblance to my lowly parents.
All that means is that somebody cheated.
Somebody cheated. Here's the thing. Somebody cheated. She has like undiagnosed something.
Yeah.
She just needs medication.
Her dad is a blonde, borderline sociopath, personality disorder.
Something. I don't know. From the crack of dawn until I collapsed into bed at night.
I like
The
how
pixelization is gone.
I like how the environment just ends.
At a
There's no
certain point,
horizon.
yeah.
There's no nothing. It's just the fog.
I toiled endlessly until my hands and feet were worn raw and aching.
Man, she live in fucking Ankh-Morpork? Like, look at that.
Giggle! We're rich! We don't have
Rapunzel?
eyeballs! There was no way a life as grueling as this could be mine. Honestly, I don't know. Like she said, she works hard. She has a shit life. I'd be complaining too.
Yeah.
I don't really hate.
Scratch. No, this
I don't
this
know
is-
if we're supposed to, though. Is she the new
I was
protagonist?
gonna say, this is by far the most interesting reincarnation setup we've done.
Yeah.
Like, out of all of them, I'm like, no, I'm actually interested to see where they're going with this. place.
Punchy McPunchership says, ugh, don't you hate it when you have to toil? The worst.
Athena says, you don't have to live inside the fog, Jonah.
This isn't where I was meant to be.
Scratch.
Yeah, she has undiagnosed something.
Yeah.
God must have sent me these trials to test me.
Scratch.
I am kind of relating to her more and more.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I'm saying, she's the one of the most interesting protagonists that we've read.
Yeah.
Is this like the Webtoon equivalent of clickbait, where they have like this interesting little comic, and they're like, but we do probably have to open it up with her betraying her sister, and they both have big titties, and there's a DILF dad.
It's Fox says looked up the studio Lyco, and it looks like it's the same company as Taming the Corrupted.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
We better stop complimenting things.
I'm willing. Im-Micah.
Yeah. And so I must
Dreaming says she
endure.
looks down on everyone around her just because she's blonde, though. I'm not rooting for her.
Well, Dreaming, you've never been blonde,
You've never
have
been
you?
blonde. Sometimes you just have to realize that.
It's super funny. Neither of them are blonde
Oh,
anymore.
no. I haven't been blonde since like the 3rd grade.
It can get sun bleached, but I have to go outside for that to happen. And I don't want to.
Sky Pancake says, no, I'm Micah.
No, we're all Maddie. Don't you remember? Does she just have albinism? I don't know. Probably not.
Who amongst us doesn't
Then
have albinism?
one day...
I think deep down, we're all a little albino.
There's been an accident.
What? What happened? The mine has collapsed!
What about the workers inside?
The entire area around the mine has been buried, apparently. The rescue efforts are proving too difficult.
And now they're telling us to give up on recovering the bodies? What are we to do?
No!
How could this happen?
God has delivered me.
Damn, girl!
She
She sucks, I love her.
No, it's
Like her
hilarious.
abusive dad had a mind collapse on him after she prayed to be free.
It's like that bit in Spider-Man 3.
If you've got a little bit of
If you got... Oh.
if you've got a little bit of psychosis happening and then you pray for
And then
freedom
you-
and,
yeah.
and like I can see how she's like, oh my gosh, it worked.
Elijah T. Setter says, Micah, that's not how albinism works. No, I think... no matter who you
You
are...
see this grave you're digging?
No matter who you are across the
Everybody's
world,
got a little bit of albino
white,
inside
black,
them.
male, female, any person, any people, we're all deep down albino.
Everybody's got a little albino.
That must be Lord...
Hyperion Hilt? What, he's a fucking... I know I
That's
keep saying
a
Star
name.
Wars.
Are you allowed
Hyperion...
to look up this name and see if it's
Hyperion
real?
Hilt is one of the coldest names I've ever heard.
Hyperion is a Star Wars ass name. It's a novel.
It's an awful.
So it's not a name, we can make fun of it.
It's a sci-fi name.
No, Hyperion...
Star Wars.
yeah.
Hypixel.
Yeah, that's
Hyper-
not a name,
Lord
and we are
Hyperion
allowed to
Hilt,
make fun of
the
it.
Baron of Troken.
What, like the condoms?
Oh.
That was a stretch.
My lord, we should at least begin with the areas that have the highest chance of...
Damn, girl.
Look at how they have the shitty 3D boot straps, and then also the ones
They
that they
forgot.
drew.
No, I think the line art modifier ran
It
out,
probably
and those
couldn't
ones are
catch
also
it.
3D.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's
What
so
are
gross.
you doing? How dare you touch the Baron's shoes with those filthy hands?
You poor... Love her. Forgive me, sir! I only meant to wipe the coal dust from his shoes.
That's no excuse. That does not excuse your insolence.
Why is Mario so mad at her?
Luigi was still down there, Mike, and they're not digging fast enough.
I'm sorry, she says. Who is this girl?
They really are. No, but like I know you joke.
Yeah.
But, like, they're really Mario and Luigi coded right now.
No one of importance, my lord. There is no need to concern yourself.
My name is Kana.
Yikes.
Alright.
Yucky way to...
Introduce yourself if you're not of age. My parents died in the accident. I have nowhere to go. Hick? Nowhere to go? Poor thing. Would you like to come with me to my estate? Pardon? I couldn't possibly. My lord, that wouldn't be right. I feel for your loss you've had to bear.
So he rocks
It's
up and
quite
they're like,
all right.
and they're
Come
like,
along.
my lord, can you help us get these people from the mines?
We need
and
to
she's
start-
like, my dad is dead in the mines. He's like, what can I do for this girl? Take her? Take her with me? Take her away?
Mental stability says, why is it working on him?
Yeah.
Oh, Mamma mia.
Thank you, my lord. Truly, thank you. You are as generous as they say. I love her.
Say
She's
what you will about this
crazy.
webtoon.
No, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Cause I hate the other girl that they were presenting as the female lead. I was like, yeah, I just hate her. I
Yeah.
don't care. I hate her.
I knew it. I was always meant to be part of the Hilt family. After all my trials, God has finally sent him to me. So she didn't kill anyone. All she thinks, like, she just has a little bit of a little.
She's just got
undiagnosed
she's
mental.
just got a little bit of crazy,
Yeah.
and that's
desirable.
desirable.
A word?
They
And
have to be just a little crazy.
And then what's her face is about to be a bitch for no absolute reason.
I like this really, really harsh
Oh,
black line.
Wait a second.
Oh.
There we go. That is exactly, there we go. There we go. And the moment I laid eyes on the grand estate of House Hilt, my instincts confirmed what I had always known.
She sees a mansion and she's like, yeah, I'm definitely supposed to live in there.
Elijah G. Cetera says, she just got a little protagonist syndrome. It's fine. But is it protagonist syndrome if you're one of the main characters in a story? I think not. Slay Queen.
What is going on?
The texture.
The people
it's a
who were
repeating.
laying the stone, they messed up.
Oh, well, that's true, but it's a repeating texture on the ground, and I feel like they tried to fix it here with, like, the stamp brush tool, if you look.
Clone tool.
The clone tool, but then they just gave up over
It
there.
got all funkily.
I'm sorry, but if she wanted to live in a better situation, she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
Like, alright. I had finally arrived where I truly belonged. What?
Floating above these stairs. These pixely stairs.
Like, I don't get it.
However,
You bought me a personal maid, haven't you, Father?
So she hasn't time traveled.
she has it. Kana has
I think-
not. The other one has.
The last chapter implied like she had also.
I'm unclear, but from this perspective, it seems as though she hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think she has.
Yeah. Diana says, like, I relate to her so bad. Yeah, she has been, so far, the most relatable character.
Yeah.
I disagree. I relate a lot to the hot older man with the goatee.
Well, okay,
So you say he's hot.
It's either her,
I say I relate to that aspect of him. I see myself in him.
or Ryanel from The Acting Empress Still Spends the First Night.
Oh, I love
I
Ryan
find
now.
him highly relatable.
He's very charming.
I don't need another maid. Why not send her to the tanner instead? I hear he's looking for a worker.
Like, that bitch.
Know who I relate to? That dragon who keeps trying to kill Sasha in Can Love Blossom in a Poisoned Heart.
That's not a dragon, that's like a demon.
Fine, the
A demon
wyvern, the
monster.
beast, the water serpent, whatever it's called. I relate to it heavily.
That sounds like a good idea. Just as my true destiny was about to unfold, that pesky? Are you calling her pest? That's from Poison Heart. That
Oh
pesky,
yeah! I forgot about that
That
bullshit.
pesky girl dared to stand in my way. They say the finest things in life come wrapped in hardships.
Like if we never cut back to her, I will be so happy.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying if after this chapter we never cut back to her,
Oh no.
I'll
I'm going to be furious.
Yeah. She stood there draped in a gown as elegant as an angel's wings. And hands soft and unblemished, her hair glossy and perfect.
Okay, so if this doesn't become an enemies to lovers story,
She will be
I'm
mine.
going to flip a table. They should date.
Word?
Oh, wait, go up, I missed it.
No, you already read that.
Oh, okay. Even her laughter was pure, untainted by hardships or despair.
Yeah, she's definitely into her. She's like, her hands are so soft and she's so pure and untainted.
Oh my gosh. Everything she possessed were things that should have been mine.
Yeah, she's definitely into her.
She does kind of look like Dewey now.
That's what
Like,
I'm
I
saying.
see it now. It's the ears.
Yeah.
I understand now. You must be my final trial.
I must have you. I told you! We have no use for a girl!
Oh.
Webtoon male protagonists.
The Baron himself requested that we take her in and paid handsomely for it.
Not the Tanner.
Yeah.
She's as skinny as a twink. What could she possibly do?
A few silver... Oh.
A few silver coins aren't worth the trouble. We'd be better off selling her to a brothel.
Oh, word?
Don't do that, please.
I've worked in the mines before coming to Trocken.
Mining what?
I can read and write, and I'm a fast learner.
Okay,
I can do anything
nobody
you
that
ask.
works in a medieval mine can read and write. If you can read and write, you can make so much more money than you could
Well,
being
no,
a mine
you
worker.
don't understand. This is actually in the same universe as Sesame Street, so they're like mining up letters.
Oh, okay.
She's down in the mines and she's like, a G!
Knowing how to read won't do you any good here.
No, that would actually be very important, having another person that would be able to read the ledgers.
Yeah.
And-
no,
and-
it will, she says. Because writing things down helps preserve memory.
What?
Yeah, precisely. Reading and writing is actually was a very highly marketable skill in medieval times. You'd be able to read and keep books.
When she says, but Jonah, she's a woman.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was so wrong.
Women
aren't-
can't read.
Yeah, they can't be useful.
Well, you guys are basing your
They
women
provide
can't read
no
based off of
value
me,
to
okay?
society.
Yeah, no, I
Many
know.
women
I know
how to
one
read.
woman. She can't read.
No, but
Prove me wrong.
if you
Keep reading. We know you can read.
if you keep a record of who ordered what and who paid, you'll avoid losses because your transactions will be more accurate.
Yeah, no, she's right.
Wait, go back up. Look. Oh, no, it's like a bushel of wheat. I thought her line art on her hand was like off
Oh,
shit.
it's bad.
shit.
No.
Yeah, no,
wait.
but weirdly the pots and jars in the background don't have line
Don't have
art.
line art. Yeah.
Yeah, which is a choice.
Besides, I eat little and work hard. Please, ma'am, give me a chance.
Chinchilla says, Maddie is an outlier and should have been excluded from that study.
Yeah.
Spiders, George.
I can't read. I can't end up in a brothel. I should stay here for a while and find a way to return to the Hilt estate.
It would be wise for you to speak less.
Women can speak. I can't stand chatterboxes. Now, put on some gloves and start cleaning that shelf. Yippee! All right, thank you, ma'am. Are those all different chemicals?
Yes, why do you ask?
No, they're all milk.
You see, Mr. Tannery has a thing for milk.
Oh.
Why do you think I'm here?
I think it would be helpful to label them in order to avoid any confusion. Yeah, she's cool. She wants to do,
Anything.
Yeah! And she's relatable because she's not a filthy rich person.
So it is an interesting concept to focus on the evil bitch character who poisoned the main character rather than the boring ass main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the
Please,
boringness.
comic, do not cut back to
Yeah.
the sad brunette.
Just focus on cleaning the shelf. You might break something if you're not careful.
Are the chemicals that dangerous?
Yes, if you touch the wrong one, you could die.
Okay, so I only know a little bit about tanning.
Chemicals?
Tanning hinds, right? I know a little bit. I watched a really cool YouTube video on a guy who was trying to make a leather coat.
Ah, so you're an expert.
Well, no, but he was trying to make a leather coat from start to finish, like shooting the buck and then, going. And as far as I'm aware, none of the chemicals that you could use in tanning should be so toxic you could die from touching
Well, you don't
That's
understand. They haven't
because this is
mentioned
medieval
bows
times.
in this universe, and
There's
so
no FDC.
he just runs after the animals with the chemicals and tries to splash them so they die, and then he can
Typically,
take
it's,
their hide.
it's just getting the hide wet and then drying it properly and stretching it and, and salt. Like, there shouldn't be dangerous chemicals involved in
No.
tanning
You know
hides.
nothing of tanning. I've spent the last 30 years doing nothing but tanning hide. What you don't understand is to get the animal, you can't hunt him with like a
Punchy
bow.
McPuncherson says at the time they brain tanned everything.
I don't know what brain tanning is.
They used the
The brain?
and guts.
You know,
to-
Arthur's really smart friend? That's what a brain is.
The brain from the TV show Arthur.
Oh. I just know.
That joke was funnier if you're
Yeah.
hyper familiar with the cast of Arthur.
Red Magnus says, guys, I think we should call OSHA.
Anyway.
Aha. I see.
Oh, okay, well that's
a little concerning.
No, she's crazy. I love it.
Well,
yeah. I'm totally here for it.
It's like that scene in Spider-Man
they got
3 where he
buffalo
goes and
cheese.
prays to God for Peter Parker to die.
I'm glad no one said
Yeah, and
anything
then
about what I
God gives
said.
him the power to kill.
That's the weird thing.
Spider-Man?
First off, he shows up. It's Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock
Yeah, Eddie
shows up
Brock.
to church and he goes, God, please kill Peter Parker. Note, he doesn't know he's Spider-Man at that point in the story. He's just beefing with another photographer. He goes to church and says, God, please kill my rival photographer. Then what happens in the story? He immediately gets the ability to kill him. He immediately gets superpowers. He immediately gets the Venom symbiote. And then he goes to try and do it. Spider-Man 3 is a great movie.
I love
Doak
that scene
says-
where he's
Doak
walking
says-
down the street and pointing at people.
Doak
That's
says,
cool.
do you believe in God?
No!
What?
We're back here. That's you, Micah.
That's the mom.
Oh, you said you'll be attending the graduation ceremony tomorrow, right?
I can't believe it's tomorrow already. I can't believe it's nighttime already. Time certainly flies.
I'll be leaving early since it's quite a journey to Borden.
Why did they have like 5? I guess that's to show she's just imagining Borden.
I remember now, Borden National University always held its graduation ceremony around this time of year.
And there's a photograph, I believe.
Who is that?
If my predictions are correct, both princes will be attending this year.
Go back to the crazy lady who's gonna throw chemicals on her.
Crown
Yeah.
Prince Penberk and Prince Argos,
I kinda want
the
that
bastard
haircut.
who abandoned me so cruelly.
Do you
I
not,
want that haircut.
Do you not have that
No,
haircut?
his longer. I just gotta wait for mine to grow
I was
out.
gonna say, you can't cut it to look
Prince
like that.
Argos is kind of a baddie. He's generic. but
Yeah.
He's a baddie.
Yeah.
Father, may I accompany you to the ceremony?
They have a full like dinner though. That's like a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite a long journey by carriage. You might get terribly motion sick, Renette.
Haha, because you're a girl and girls get motion sick.
Please, Father, let me go with you this time.
She'll take medicine for it.
If you wish to go, then very well. But be sure to prepare properly.
Thank you, Father. In the past, I had no interest in the graduation ceremony. But this time is different. I'm meaner now, and worse.
Like,
I'm a guy. Do you think Adam...
glasses.
No, do you think Jerry Seinfeld is gonna show up and apologize for the B movie?
Not likely.
Oh.
Oh, his little shirt's untucked.
He has quite a package.
Because for my master plan to succeed,
Wow.
I must meet you now.
what are we supposed to be feeling about this story? Because like
I
I
hate her.
thought we were gonna be doing like a cool inversion. Are we just like
Are we
they
going back and forth and then they're gonna be friends?
are they playing it so straight and we're not realizing how like generic this story is because we're doing all the interesting things in our head?
It flipped to the other girl, and they're like, "Yeah, look how crazy and evil she is," and we're like, Oh, interesting.
I just find
I
her-
like it. Very cool.
I find her so much more relatable, and I can empathize with her so much more because I too would be a crazy bitch if I had her life.
Yeah.
Like, is this, like, has anyone read the book this is based on? And if you have, shame, but please, if you
Black
have.
hair, red eyes, you are definitely the ML. Even if you went through that shit, it's not an excuse to be a bitch to someone else.
She hasn't done it yet!
Hey, whoa, who taught the Webtoon commenters swears? Guys!
Main character Vide.
They can't spell, Mike. You give them a pass. We all knew she was gonna be
Be both
BTH.
batten down the hatches?
Bitch.
We all knew she was gonna be bitch, but damn, seducing a grown man as a child is crazy. Love that she's gonna meet the next prince.
Oh, no,
I
don't
smell
you-
love and revenge in the air. Yeah, that's evil.
Fuck
Who
you!
comes out and
That child is seduced. That's not a child seducing the man. That's a man being a fucking pedophile. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
No.
That's
Justifiable crash
That
out.
is-
That is a crazy being like, man, look at that.
what was she wearing?
I
She
knew
deserved it.
Yeah, I knew
Oh,
she was
fuck
gonna be
you.
evil.
Oh,
'cause
fuck
she's a
you.
child
I
seducing
might
a
be
man.
the number
Oh my
one, whatever the
gosh.
hell her name is, fan.
Kana. What on earth?
Yeah.
Is there a reply?
Don't.
Look at the reply. No.
Hello, no,
Hello.
you're better than that.
Ooh. Fuck you.
Yeah, so hey, that's crazy.
That's
Not something to say. Teenagers don't ooh.
if it's
Ooh.
any consolation. If it's
People
any
are saying Elijah T. Cerda says dogs in chat for men.
Ooh, you know how flies rub their hands together? I'm rubbing my hands. I'm gonna throw up in them. and
That
punch
is a
someone.
crazy thing to say.
Oh my gosh. Should we move on to
My child will have a different fun.
Can you go back to the main page for that comic though, real quick? I'd love to look at the synopsis now that we know.
Yeah.
As it being framed for her and plotting murder, Renette learns her stepsister.
No, it's about Renette. So they
Can
weren't
Renette
doing
escape
anything.
the shadows of her past, or will they consume her?
They
once
I
weren't-
wanna throw up.
They
so
weren't
bad.
doing anything. First off, it's young adult, and this comic probably should not be. Second off, they were so bad at doing what they're trying to do that we were just like, oh no, she's
That's
not
so
the
cool and
No, we
interesting.
were like, she's not the main character. Of course, she's not the main character. There's no way this story would be so bad that she'd be the main character and the super interesting girl would be the villain. But no. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's nuts.
I know it's 9 o'clock, but I sure would love a Dr. Pepper
No,
right
I don't
now.
think we can.
I sure
I certainly
would.
can.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add that to my list of comics to keep in mind, and
Yeah,
just
'cause
keep
that's-
my eye
that's
on.
Crazy.
Cause like, you can't introduce a character that's so, I would like appealing.
It's so clearly the more interesting character.
There's things going on. She has thoughts in her head. My thing is like, I don't understand why that wouldn't, like, you can't, that's not something, oh man.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Blah blah, it's 10:55 for you right now? Damn. It's almost like you should go to bed. I'm just kidding. Oh, can you change the title?
Ah, yes, good catch.
Total side note. I got a P.O. box. I don't know if y'all are interested. I had to get it for a sponsorship. I don't know if anyone's interested in the P.O. box. I could post it, but I don't want to just be that one person that's like, yeah, give me free stuff.
Me a money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
She passed away?
Yeah.
The actress who plays Charlie's mom.
Yeah.
It's so sad. It's so sad. But Yeah, so I can post that if that is something you're interested in. If you're not, that's cool too.
I think the thing that's interesting about that comic is we were shown we were told the motivation of our main character, and we were shown the motivation of our villain, and it's an interesting case in showing versus telling when you're writing a story, and just showing us that situation. Not even necessarily, I'm saying, like, we need to see it without dialogue or something, but, like, that we experience the story with her versus just being told what happened to her, right? The main character, we're told, oh, you should feel bad for her because her mother died in the past. In the other case, we saw the situation the girl was in and why she would justifiably not want to be there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there either.
Well, exactly, because you were not told that. It's not like she looked at the camera and said, I'm now going to explain why my life is hard. No! But with fucking Renette. Anyway, go to the bathroom.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
I thought you said I need to, no?
No, I said, is it bad that I want a Dr. Pepper?
Oh, I thought I was, yeah. Okay.
Alright, guys.
Previously
1, 2,
on
3,
My
4.
child will have a different father.
You're not gonna believe this, ladies and gentlemen. It's the craziest shit I've ever heard. It's absolutely wild, let me tell you. I'm waiting for the beat to hit a certain point. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find it. Princess Hanel plummets to her death as her husband pushes her. Also, she's like super pregnant. She falls down and she dies, but she awakes not pregnant anymore. And she thinks, okay, well, I'm gonna have the baby because that's how that works. So I need to find a different father. Jonah messed up on the ukulele, kinda screwed up the beat, but that's fine. Then she goes and finds a sack with a face, and she gives it to some guy, and he's real scary, and she takes off all her clothes, and then he marries her.
Yippee!
Her child will have a different father.
Punchy McPunchershin says, music stream!
Thank you
so much, Punchy. Apparently, Kana did slept with the father. That's not Kana sleeping with the father. That's abuse.
Statutory rape.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh, we're back to this
Yikes.
fucking cast. Oh, you're like
yeah.
halfway through the chapter.
Did we
I
finish
clicked
it?
continue.
This is where we left off.
This must be where we left off.
No, remember when we found the castle and then we had to go and find it again.
So
We're
where
in
did
chapter
we
7.
leave off? Chapter 7.
Chapter 7. Oh, they're getting married!
Skooky Cat says, I'm recording all these songs so I can play them at my wedding.
Aw.
My child will have a different father.
From Team Chungyeon.
Drawing by Tapaha.
An original story by Pagan Jang.
Pagan Jang. Pagan Jang?
Man.
I barely know Ginjang.
It's crazy how this still looks pretty bad,
It's
but
so much
compared to
better.
the last one
Well,
we
the
were
funny thing
reading,
is, it really just was the first chapter. After the second chapter, it was just like generically bad.
Yeah. She slept with the dad, the new timeline or the original, because the original he adopted her. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
So I don't remember who is voicing who or what any of my voices were for
I'm
this.
all
Was
the
I
girls.
the main girl?
You're the hot black-haired guy.
Okay.
You're the ugly blonde-haired murderer.
I'm also the maid. I'm typically
Yes,
the maid,
you are
but
the
I'm
maid.
specifically the maid.
Congratulations on your engagement, Lord Cheater. Y'all gotta stop naming people this bullshit. I'm
She
sorry.
sleeps with the dad,
Swans.
not her dad.
Yeah.
One's where Belle says Lord Cheddar.
I trust that you will take good care of Princess Me. Princess Me? Princess You.
Me, princess. Good care of me, Tay.
And I'm sorry, I'm about to butcher your name. Sayafika Hisham, and I definitely heard that. Said, I read the novel, so thank God at least the webtoon makes them 16 instead of 12 like in the novel.
Oh!
First off, second off,
Whoa!
third off, fourth off, I'd love to hear more about the novel. Because I'm really
Alright.
interested. Is it just like a generic, I'm gonna get revenge, I'm the main girl? Or is it more like the two characters are deuteragonists, like both protagonists?
Oh, man. That's vile. Who comes up with this bullshit? I'm sorry.
So that's why it's from the same studio that did
Taming the Corrupted.
So that's why.
Wow, yeah? Micah.
That's you.
Huh. Spare me your well wishes for now. I shall accept them only once I have you back by my side.
Lord Cheater, whatever are you saying? This matter has already been settled before His Majesty the King.
Yes, but did you believe I would surrender so easily?
Huh?
Just wait for me, Hanael.
I'm just gonna stick my
Reaching for
finger
women-
in your mouth.
Reaching for women like this, yeah, that really will win him back. If you
Let me
start
see.
just reaching for a woman like that, she'll be yours.
I'd probably ask if you're having a stroke. I'd be like, are you okay?
I'm coming for you, Hideo.
Scott Van Dam says he's gotta take our vending. For I will save you.
Oh, is he sniffing her hair? That's so next level creepy.
You are mine, after all.
That's why I cut my hair, so creepy men don't reach and sniff it. See,
Here, let me get a smell off
you
that.
can't. It's too tiny. That's also what they said about My Little Pony. That's a BB Nose reference from the song Check. I like it. Lord Cheater, you're clearly in your cups. You are...
No, that wasn't on you.
No, you read it correctly.
You are clearly in your cups.
Is that like an old-timey way of saying drunk?
Are you...
Like he's in his cups
Chat,
of...
does that mean anything, or
He's in
is
his
that
cups of alcohol?
is that gibberish?
That's
I've never.
the only interpretation I can...
Skooky Cat says unrelated, but I'm eating the best burger right now.
I'm so excited for you.
Not last year, the year before, I had a burger with everything on it, and it was delicious. Minus tomato, because I'm allergic to tomato. But I had lettuce and onion and the little bits on it. It was delicious.
All those
Piano by
little
Maureen B says, everyone's saying drunk, but Piano by Maureen B says cups as in bra, and I'm glad I'm not the only person who
You're
thought
clearly
that.
in your cups.
I just thought, like, there was, like, cups around, and you're just standing in them or something.
Oh, wait, Capybara Lover 28 says, he into cup.
Oh, thank you. No, that
He
explains a
into
lot.
cuppa.
Yeah.
Into cuppa, he into cuppa. Yeah, that...
Woof.
Elijah G. Center
shall
says,
read
apparently it's super localized Brooklyn slang for drunk.
What?
Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard the expression, you're in your cups before. No, it's an Albany expression.
Because I like
A
to do a
dumb
lot
reference.
of historical shit for like comics and things, and I have a comic where I was like, I need a phrase for like little jerk or something, and I was looking up phrases, and I came up with milksop, and it's like my favorite turn of phrase where I'm like, yeah, you stupid little idiot milksop. I
Well,
love it.
You clearly should have gone with country bumpkin.
I'm a
should
big
have.
fan of Fetid Moppet.
Fetid Moppet's pretty great.
Fuck is Fetid Moppet?
It's what,
It means like smelly child.
it's what, what's his name? Not Keir. It's what
Egan.
James Egan says.
Right.
It's his only line in the show
He
as of
calls
yet.
her a Fetid Moppet.
That's not true. It's his only line. It's one of many lines.
Milksop is so
Bum,
funny. It's like
bum.
wet blanket. I love it. But it's like milk and it's soppy. Like, it gets the point across. Like, ew, you stupid little idiot milksop. I don't say it out loud
Augustine
because
Joe
people aren't...
says, Severance mention!
Ooh, there's a new episode this week. Surely he won't come after me. Come after me.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Ah! Gasp! Oh, Your Highness, I was just on my way to find you. Haha.
You were looking for me?
Yes, I was hoping to resume our conversation earlier.
What exactly are you referring to?
That is...
Is he gonna check her for wounds?
Are you going to ask why my head is shaped this way?
Yeah, they did
Medical
it.
science cannot
He
explain.
needed one of those baby helmets to
Yeah, that
reshape
they put
it.
on the helmet to shape its head.
I will say they put a light gradient over the bottom and it makes the jewelry look nice.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's composited well.
Ha! To leer at a woman already spoken for, and so brazenly too.
Don't
This
you know,
simply won't
I own her. Women are property, and this one is mine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
chat clip that. It's time to put that poor fool in his place.
Poor.
Your hand, princess.
Oh, alright.
Women are property, and this one is mine is a banging opening for like an edit where it's just like. No one do that.
Oh, where's Bob for the music in this? It's like.
Yeah, it's all quarter notes. It appears my lovely bride is growing weary. Because he's saying this to get the attention of the other guy, right? He's like, we'll show him, babe. It appears my lovely bride is growing weary. Perhaps a dance would lift her spirits? Oh, but of course, no celebration of peace would be complete without a dance. Very well then.
Now he's a dilf.
Yeah.
Got those bushy eyebrows.
It would hardly
I could
be
swim in
fitting
them.
for us to take the floor alone. Why not invite the other newly betrothed couple to join us?
Haha. Flinch.
Oh, I'm flinching.
And she's like, ew!
Touching him?
Yucky!
I don't like cooties. I'm sorry.
I agree with Elijah T. Cetera. Y'all will call anything that wrinkles a dilf.
Raisin.
A marvelous
Yummy.
idea. Let this dance serve the mark between two nations.
The foot of the Himalayas.
Sorry, yeah, he got a little Joe Biden there. That was not intentional.
Nothing sounds better than one harp and one violin.
No, you know
all
how
of the most famous compositions of all time have been done on one harp and one violin.
There was a harp at my senior prom.
Really?
Yeah. They let me play it because it was my birthday. I couldn't actually play it. I didn't know how to play the harp, but I got to touch it. I have a picture. I'll find it.
This is, you know how you dance with, you're both touching palms?
Yeah, you gotta keep a room for like 5 Bibles.
Yeah.
And 3
You got,
priests.
yeah.
5 Bibles, 3 priests.
Wait, go back up.
And some cake.
Put the priests between them.
There they are.
It fits.
Leave him in. I like him
I'll
here.
just watch a little bit. They're
I'm
dancing.
kind of sad that the one is holding out a cross, because, like, if we just wanted to edge the priests inwards, it's, like, if someone were to come in and see the little cross,
I could go lop his arm off in
they
Photoshop.
might be like, oh, a Christian streamer.
On my good
And then-
Christian Webtoon read-through channel.
That main priest is probably the funniest picture I've ever found.
He's a priest.
The main
in a
guy where he's just
porno.
He's like leering.
like pull him out and make him big so you can see him.
He's leering into the camera harder than George in The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
like little bigger.
Why is the other one, like, isn't even, like, eyes open?
No, they're a magnificent bunch. But he's really
This guy's like praying. He's really happy to see you, and he's really happy to see you.
like
Is that a cross in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I'm sorry. I'm not.
like what? I don't know why, he just cracks me up.
It's because he might be the scariest looking dude.
He's like giving full David Bowie in Labyrinth.
David Bowie in Labyrinth is kinda
What, and he
cute.
isn't?
No, he has like that douche early 2000s hairstyle. Anyways,
That look on his face, I know it merely is an act, and yet, somehow it still makes me blush.
Violent Devotee says, where did you find that image? Google images.
He
And
made it.
If I
We made all
I
of
put
them.
the 3 together and took out the backgrounds. If you want them, they're somewhere in the Discord, I believe in the talking channel. If you scroll way back, someone was trying to find them, and I put them.
Ramadra says, fuck, marry, kill with the 3 priests.
Okay, pull them up.
Alright,
I
chat.
don't know what comment I don't know who just commented it, but someone said these webtoons are fucking with Maddie's brain, and then it disappeared. Did you delete it? Or
No, that's Webtoon.
Webtoons here.
Alright, Maddie. F,
What?
marry, kill. Which one?
I would F.
I don't think
one-
I can't
I
ascribe
would
any
F
of those
the
words
one
to...
on the right.
The cheerful looking fella?
Yeah, he seems.
This-
Yeah, he seems nice. I would marry that one because he just seems
The
like
one
a
on the
goofball
left?
that could make me laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can all
I don't
agree.
want to kill him.
You gotta
It's
kill the
against my
guy.
nature.
You gotta kill the guy in the middle, because if you don't, he will.
Yeah.
That's a sort of like, that's like a self-defense kind of kill.
Maddie's autocorrect. Not Maddie being gaslit by the chat. I am! Like, I'll look down and I'm not a fast reader,
Venus
obviously,
says,
but by the time I've read something, it's gone.
Vita says, I would marry the Bible guy because he looks nice.
The problem is,
Yeah.
whichever one of the
Yeah.
priests you decide to F, the other two will be there watching.
Yeah.
Parashadi says the middle one looks pervy.
He does look pervy.
So pervy.
Like the funny thing
This
is,
isn't a bath.
what
This
I was
is a priest room.
What I was looking for reference, was Party City Priest. The other two are Party City costumes, and I think the middle guy is too, because I thought
But
it would be
he's
funny.
way too
Reagan Rose 1513 says the middle one looks like he was built in a lab to be hot, and it's scary.
Like I was looking for Party City Priest. I wanted hokey looking guys. The guy on the right is probably the best example. He's just cheesing it to the camera, dressed as a priest. And then the middle guy popped up in Google Images, and I was like, damn, what the hell?
Swans Wear Bells says, I typed it out, but Maddie was autocorrected to Marty, so I deleted it, and I still misread it.
Anyway, comic? We read comics?
Lutz is a far better dancer than I imagined, so it's...
So it's true what they say
Sorry.
about northern men being well built. He certainly paints a fine picture.
Okay. So this is his way of making it clear to all who belongs with whom.
Spin.
See, his head isn't pointy there.
Man, she looks
No,
like...
it's only pointy head on. When
His-
you see him head on, there's like
His
you
hair-
can't see it, but there's like a big divot
Yeah.
right there.
She looks like she's losing her mind. Not like she's like fangirling. Like she looks like she's about ready to like...
Faint.
She's got the palsy.
Like she's about to start being like, do you not see them? Do you not hear the priests? Do you not hear the wretched wailings gnashing at the door?
Venus says, Marty Bot's my fave YouTuber.
If only I could prompt Cheater to finally let go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cheater and his new wife are like over their middle school prom dancing, gently rocking back and forth.
His something's clipping through his hand.
His dingle.
Like
His
look.
dingle dangle, yeah, that's definitely supposed to
No,
be.
oh no, I was looking. If you look
Oh,
over,
that thing.
also.
Oh, he's got a lot of dingle dangles.
But it seems to be having the opposite effect. This may very... I want cake. This may well end up making matters worse for me.
For
Yeah, no, his
Man.
hair, what the Warhound's hair, it looks like my hair when I wake up in the morning, where it's all just pointy and I don't style it.
I am starting to see why you despise that man.
Check me for wounds.
A vile sort, that one. His gaze could bore a hole through my head, which is saying something because there's something odd about my head.
Well, there's already a hole in his head, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. If you could just bear with it for just a while longer.
It is you who will need to bear with me.
Bear. Rawr. Bear.
You cannot find commentary like this anywhere else, gang.
I don't think I would do very well on my own, I gotta be honest. Pardon? Wish.
Make that. There we go.
No, it's the.
Your Highness, please let me.
Down. Very well.
Throws her off the balcony.
Stab. Oh, that's disgusting.
That she's wearing shoes?
No,
or...
that he put her widow feeties on his widow feeties.
I
so
know
they
this-
can
Oh, that's his shoe?
dance together. Yeah, I know.
I know
Oh.
this next line is yours, but may I take it?
No.
Your Highness, your feet.
I shouldn't have let you
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
why. What is it? I did put you down, didn't I?
who said that.
You know,
Either of us.
I do that with like my 2-year-old cousins. Where I'm
I
like,
find
let's
myself
dance.
wanting a closer look at you, Hinale.
You could.
You know
leave-
how last night I wasn't even interested in women even slightly, but now all of a sudden, hubba hubba, I'm feeling pretty into you.
I suddenly remembered men are supposed to like boobies.
Booby me like have boobies you have me like that.
Yesterday I was like gay, but today it's all about you, girl.
Those northern men are certainly quite bold, aren't they?
I wouldn't be saying that. I'd be like, what the fuck are they doing? You know that TikTok audio where it's like, ooh, you know why I had to punish you?
Yeah.
Why did I have to punish you? It's reading like that.
says they straightened him.
Do you think like every webtoon has a secret side plot in the background where there's like a gay or asexual guy and then they get hit by a truck and get reincarnated and their body gets filled with just like base human personality, but just like photocopy human from heaven because they need to go kiss the girl? That's my headcanon. I don't know if it made any sense.
Look at how he gazes at her. Don't they just seem like lovers?
Tremble, tremble.
On her feet?
Ha! Ramadra says, I can tell that was Micah because Maddie would have cheered Jonah on.
Smack.
Oh! Ew.
Oh!
He's
boy.
checking her for wounds!
Yuck. To be continued.
Yeah, Lutz, that's how it's done.
Lutz? More like klutz.
That Count is such an awful character. She doesn't need to be saved by you. Who do you think you are? I'm actually happy that Lutz seems less mean and aware of his surroundings. He caught on real quick that Anil was feeling bad.
You know, it's really easy to tell if someone's feeling bad. It's really, really, really easy. And that might just be me because I grew up in a family where I had to know, but it's really easy.
In all honesty, like, good for her. He's definitely better than the Count. I feel like he's even gonna warm up to her and be more affectionate.
Really? You think they do that?
That's
On Webtoon.com?
Are we reading another one or Acting Empress?
Yeah, let's read a
Well,
good
it's
comic.
9:18. By the time we finish the Acting Empress, it'll be like 9:40 and we'll still have 20 minutes left.
So we'll do one of this, one more of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Acting
yeah,
Empress.
yeah. He's all wet and dripped out in this one, so I'm kind of excited. I'm sorry, everyone. I take it back.
Lean.
Wounds!
Whoa, look how long her neck is.
Look at how her neck clips
Well,
into her hair.
No, but if
Yeah.
her head
Candace!
is supposed to be tilted towards the camera,
Candace!
it would shorten her neck.
Yeah.
Candace.
Anyway, we all just leaned our head to the side.
Yeah, we do a lot of visual stuff that is really not in any way. Like, we sit and be like, here, guys, look! Like, we just did it again to prove our point! We all just moved our- we're good at this.
I'm certain this is all just a show he's putting on for Cheater.
We gotta figure out
Yeah,
how to
perhaps.
get VTuber avatars.
They're
That would
expensive.
actually go nuts.
Would it? If I get money.
It would be a hell of a setup, because we need basically 3 cameras and 3 VTubers running all at the same
Oh,
time.
my computer would catch on fire.
Yeah.
Correct.
I believe Lemon Lime in the Discord does VTuber stuff.
Well, unless we did like
Lemon
real...
Lime is hella talented.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying unless we did like really simple VTube models.
I'm talking pretty
Where
simple.
where we're like scrumbly little guys that just bounce up and down.
I'm thinking, look up Doug eBay.
Doug.
No, Doug isn't the guy.
D-O-U-G.
I typed that. I just didn't type hard enough. Doug. What did you say?
eBay. It's a video, or not eBay. Cherry Room.
Cherry.
Prana
go down. I let Twitch Cat decorate my
says
new
just got
room.
off a call with your mom. What did you miss so much? Oh.
Go somewhere in the middle. That's Fat Albert. You don't need to know. Like
Ah!
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just the worst shit you've ever seen.
That's just a bell pepper.
Well, yeah, he's a bell pepper.
Yeah.
But I'm Maddie.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
we
no,
could
but
do
we
a Maddie.
I'm not talking like full fancy rigged VTubers. But
Yeah, I don't have the money for that right now,
No,
so it's one
Maddie,
of those things
I could
I'd have
do
to
this.
learn.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I could figure this
I
out.
could figure that out. What I'm saying is it would be easier for chat to figure out who is talking.
Yeah, that only bothers you and Micah.
No, I think it's
2/3 of the stream, Maddie.
Yeah, hey!
I
We could-
count as
we
2
could-
because I am.
But we could unionize.
Alright.
Even though we ain't got hats and badges,
We're a union
just
just
by
by
saying
saying
so.
so.
And the world will know.
Oh 100% of the stream and the boss just unionized against the evil Maddie Bites.
We hate Maddie Bites.
Down with that
She bit me.
that corporate bastard.
Ella, aka Bad Beds and Badlands, says, "What is Maddie if not a bell pepper?"
I don't like Bell. I'm a cake.
I will say, have you
I'm
seen?
a
Have I
pretty
shown
sweet
you
cake.
Doug Doug's mug that he sells?
I
The Doug
feel
Doug
like
mug
you
mug.
have.
It is peak merch design.
Doug.
The Doug Doug mug mug.
Violin devotee, what's going on? We're looking at Doug.
I so desperately
There's a gold
have.
one?
There were 5 gold ones that he auctioned off for
Someone
the
has
charity
3
stream.
of them.
I believe that was for the fundraiser. That's like the behind the scenes.
Oh.
Next time he sells the Doug Doug mug mug, I am buying a Doug Doug mug mug. I want one so bad. They apparently break really easily and they're very hard to drink out of.
Aw.
But my heart is positively racing.
Oh, I just had a. We wouldn't even need to do 3 PNG tubers. We'd only need to do 2.
Nobody's confused about whether or not you're talking.
We could just do like really simple like basket sodas.
Basket sodas.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I'll think about it.
My heart is
My, those Northerners are certainly quite bold with their affections.
They just
aren't
said
they?
that.
I'll look
They
into how
say
you do that.
He is a heartless brute with no interest in women, but his attractions seem to speak otherwise.
That was his action.
Boobs! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fair.
No. Booba.
No, there's boobs. There's 2.
I stand corrected.
I hear you've invited Prince Anale to the Western Palace last night. Could he truly have fallen for her at first glance? He hasn't shown the slightest bit of interest in the other ladies, and yet they're still macking out on the
Oh
dance
my
floor.
gosh.
Like, is that? I don't get it. I don't get what's hot about that. Like, we've read, like, admittedly, I think we've just stumbled into, like, 5 webtoons back to back that have all had that, but, like, what is cool about that?
Elijah T says, no, Maddie, you're right. Boobs!
We stand before Nushka, the fire god, to join these 2 souls in holy matrimony.
Okay.
Get the priest out, it's a marriage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're gonna consummate their marriage. Ah, Tyler Preston, palate cleanser.
The Zealextrix.
There's 3 X's in that word.
Zeluxtrix.
Someone write that down, write that down.
Zelutrix.
Zelextrix.
I feel like you're giving me purposefully hard things
This
to
willow
read.
bark, which symbolizes the
Thank you, Tyler
vitality of
Preston.
life, shall entwine their destinies. Okay.
So who wins in a fight? Fire god or beast god?
May it
Beast
guide
God,
them upon a path
please.
of eternal blessings. Oh, talk about booba!
Okay.
Hot ziggity!
I don't understand the art style of just drawing one. Like like
I would only draw.
I think it's the shadow, so they're doing shading.
No, because I like to draw boobs, and I draw both. Venus, you're getting a really funny card in the mail in a few days, and you're gonna laugh.
Also open a passage to the birth of a new life.
Oh, you misspelled it. It's Xelutri. Exolertrix? Well, there's one less X then.
Zelutrix.
Yeah.
Ooh, the birth of a new life and the birth of my child. You know my child will find me in this life too.
man.
It's not. I'm sorry. That's.
Mr. Baby Reveal!
Oh, do you
It's
think
not
this?
the same.
Do you think this world has like storks, and the stork brings the baby, and you get
Okay.
pregnant, and then after 9 months, you like piss out a bunch of confetti, and then the stork comes, pecks it all up, and then gives you a baby in return?
Because this is not going to be the same baby. I'm
Please-
sorry.
Please
it's only
nobody
half of the
Correct
same
Micah
baby.
on how babies are made.
Yeah, that's how babies happen, right?
Yeah.
We're
How old are you? 21. Your birthday's soon. You're gonna be
don't
20.
dox me, but yes.
20 redacted.
Also, wait, am I 21? How old am I?
You're 21.
I'm 21.
What year were you born? 2003? What year is this? Yeah, you're 21. I think.
Yeah.
This time I shall protect them no matter what. I will not lose them again. Never again.
What is it?
Huh?
Why are you shaking so?
He looks high.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I suppose. Wait.
Shamrock the Great Dragon says EU 2003. Shut up.
I'm sorry, I suppose I'm just a bit nervous.
And now, as we ignite it with the sacred fire of Nushka,
She is.
eh? His energy, could it be?
Oh, he's the fire god, I guess.
Bring me the tears of Nushka at once.
Wait,
You
you
ever-
just had.
You ever have a wedding so vibrant that you gotta go get the tears of Nushkar?
Like, Nushkar is their god. They just have his
The
tears
fire
in
god,
the
yeah.
back.
I'm sorry? The holy water? Now? High priest, what is the meaning of this? Has the ceremony been disturbed in some manner?
I sense a faint trace of dark magic emanating from this individual, Your Majesty.
Oh. Wow, his waist is snatched.
Oh, damn.
I don't normally say.
You weren't even joking, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dark magic?
Stenchu.
Now,
Everyone
would
look
be-
up from your drawing.
it
look
would
up
be
from your
rude of us to
reading.
say that they perhaps have failed this cloth simulation. It would maybe be ruder for us to point out that it's marble, so it really shouldn't be a cloth simulation. Thirdly, where's the line art? Fourthly, what's going on? Fifthly, is that the fire god? Sixthly, where do babies come from?
Seventhly, why does Micah have so many questions?
Eighthly, do you believe in God?
If dark magic truly resides
Oh.
within His Imperial Highness, then I'm afraid this union
There we
cannot
go.
be sanctioned.
Ha. Well, this is certainly the most preposterous accusation I have ever faced.
This is the most preposterous.
Someone comes up to you and you're like, hey yo, you the Antichrist? And he's like,
Fiddle.
You know, that has happened to your dad before.
that's true. And
That's so true.
a story I don't think we can explain in any amount of
No.
time.
Yeah, it's in one of my videos, but I don't remember what. The Almoner? Why is he bringing that out now? Oh, okay.
Punchy McPuncherson says Micah stream that's all Q's and no A's.
That's you.
This marriage serves in effect as tribute from the conquered nations of Sally's to Tricus.
Does he have
Are
to give
we-
his Almoner blood?
To take this disruption as a sign of your kingdom's refusal to bear
Black
its
Lion
responsibility
505
for
says
the war?
marriage canceled by Satan. You laugh, but that's the plot of one of DreamWorks' finest movies.
The tears of Nushka will reveal
Shrek.
the truth
Who's
before
Satan?
Shrek.
all.
He's not Satan. He's the good guy. You saying he's Satan because he's ugly?
Yep.
High priest! This cannot be!
Splash!
Observe, should the holy water come into contact with a dark presence, a cloud of soot shall rise.
Soot?
Ooh, wait, important. Being a Peanut Energy says, can someone summarize the last 8 streams I've missed for me? I'll do it real quick. There's this girl. She lives in Korea. Then you'll never guess what happens
No, she
next.
didn't reincarnate. She's been here.
No, I'm just the last 8 streams.
Oh!
So
I'm sorry,
there's
I
this
ruined your
girl
joke.
who lives in Korea. She wakes up in a fantasy world. What does she gotta do? She gotta kiss a guy on the lip.
Yeah.
I have devoted my entire
Also,
life to
you-
serving Nushka's
you
will.
check for someone's wounds by sticking your tongue in their mouth.
Yeah, that's it. That's medical advice.
Yes.
From the day I was blessed with his divine power, I have never once erred.
Oh.
Awooga! Wet
is-
t-shirt contest at the wedding.
Behold!
It would
Would
appear
appear there is a first for everything.
Uh-oh!
Oh, I thought that said father.
This cannot be. Your religious blunt.
Oh, Your religious blunders are of no consequence to me.
He does not
now he
believe in
looks good
God.
and his hair
You
is
just
done.
made me even sexier.
Good night, piano.
Good night, Piano
Good night,
by
Piano.
Maureen.
But concerning matters of diplomacy, you will be made to answer for this. Getting me wet on my wedding day?
How
Only
dare
one
you.
person should be doing that.
My mother!
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
It cannot be. Let us once more.
High priest! Why is he standing on her dress?
That's so rude.
How much more of this indignity must I bear?
Roar!
I would
I
like-
should get a bear sound effect.
For this ceremony to be concluded without further spectacles.
All spectacle.
Yes, of course. High priests. High priests, apologize for your indiscretion and proceed with the ceremony
I
at once.
think you know Punchy.
The prince is not to be kept waiting.
Imagine having such a bad vibe. The priest at your wedding stops and goes,
I
Yo,
gotta splash
I
you with
gotta
holy
do
water."
something about this. We gotta make this right. Allow me to wipe your face, your highness. What is he
Ooh,
wearing?
Look at that.
He looks so dumb.
He has a really long torso.
He's wearing like a patterned short sleeve suit.
Dress, mind you.
Yeah, he's wearing way more of a dress.
He's
than
wearing
she
like
is.
a romper. Those are or there's
No,
not
yeah.
pants.
Those are droopies.
I thought they were pants. I was
Not
like, is
the
he wearing
only
like?
thing droopy.
Drip, drip.
Yeah, I think he has to give blood to it.
Western Palace Study. Wow, that really cleared up for me where we are.
Let's see.
You know where you go after your wedding?
Western
The Western Palace
No,
Study.
I go to the priest cuck room.
Oh, the wedding's over. We can put the priest
No,
away.
but they gotta consummate their marriage. Oh, you could probably move it. Oh yeah, it's back down from 18.
Oh, you.
This is someone else.
What on earth transpired at the wedding ceremony, Your Highness? I hear King Barazel has bestowed 500,000 suns worth of gold coins as tribute. Is that true?
Oh, it's his cuck. I'm sorry.
We must depart Sally tonight.
Ah, it's his Firmos. I beg. Here, I'll just do Firmos. I beg your pardon. Tonight, Your Highness, but it's your wedding night.
Rip. That blasted old man.
Old man, are you speaking of King Barazel? Oh my.
Wow, wow, wow.
He's gonna get
No.
naked for us?
That wretched high priest. No, he is getting naked for him.
Alright.
Hey, I'm sorry. There's very few people that you can comfortably walk into a room and just tear your shirt off with. They're lovers.
He's
Look at
genuinely wearing like a
him.
Han Solo shirt, though. That doesn't have strings that would make it medieval or buttons that would make it
Look at
non-Star
him.
Wars-y.
Yeah.
Men. I love men. And women.
Sigh.
Love everyone.
Your Highness, whatever happened to your hand? Where is Firmos? I can't find his voice.
Better this than having my face marked in soot.
I'm sorry? There he is.
After so many years in service to the divine, it seems to have a remarkable knack for sensing impure energies.
Ooh, wait, very important question real quick. Ella, aka Bad Ends Badlands, says, Maddie, would your fursona be a wolf?
I know it's basic, but I've always thought if I did have a fursona, it would be a maned wolf because they're super weird. Look at maned wolves.
Yeah.
They're so tall and lanky, and I just think they're silly. Like, you're gonna look at that and tell me that doesn't remind you of me?
Hello.
Like, with the weird long legs and, like, the hair color that changes and, like, yeah.
Jonah, fursona?
Also, maned wolves, apparently their piss smells like weed.
Also, someone did point out that hand is crazy.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's a 3D model because they had
It
to
is
put
a
the
very Maddie animal,
they had to put the
Elijah.
blood splatter on it.
What would you be?
What's your fursona?
See, that's a tough one.
I feel like you'd be like a jaguar.
Hello.
Oh no, yeah.
So wolf cats.
Where have you been all my life?
They're a rather new thing in the last couple of years. They're
If you draw me as a main wolf, I
They're
would be so
feral.
excited.
they are a breed of feral cats that have undomesticated themselves.
Aww.
Good
and-
for them.
Yeah, you'd have like a shiny, cute collar or something.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm spooky. I'm like this undomesticated feral wolf animal.
What about you?
Look up Sun Bear.
Oh
Oh my gosh!
I immediately.
There they are.
Wait, look. I think that one is the perfect one. No, that one right there. That's Micah.
When you click on them, people can't see them.
Aw. Where did the one
Enter your
go?
email to submit this article.
That's so stupid.
Dang you,
No
National
wonder media
Geographic.
literacy is dead. You're not allowed.
You can't see this. Yeah, this is the one that
Oh, the one that looks like a person.
that keeps getting accused of them having a
Being a
person in a
person.
suit. Cause come on, look at that. That's crazy.
Night Crystal Light.
Micah has that
Good night,
literally
Crystal.
that exact build.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, I'm bloody. I'm weird.
When
Are his cheeks
She's on
3D?
her period. Yeah, I think they
That
are.
is a 3D mouth. He has an
Oh
overbite.
my.
Look
I
at-
think the hand is 3D, which does make sense for texturing because you want
No,
to put
he
the
has
blood
an
on it.
underbite. Look at this. He's like
Yeah.
a French bulldog. Ugly is what I mean. Alright.
He has caught on to what I am.
What am you?
Ugly.
A different father.
Ugly.
Alright, tomorrow we all gotta draw our personas.
I mean, I don't know if I have
Why?
that ability, but I could certainly
No,
try.
you drew that awesome husky.
That's
a few
true.
years
I
ago.
drew a pretty realistic
I'm
husky
so
one time.
upset I lost that picture.
That's
I'm
okay.
distressed.
Why one of her sisters look like she is so into that damn kiss? I know this is top comment is only because the story has not popped off yet, but I appreciate that we are all on the same page.
Anyway,
Onto a good asterisk, citation needed, comic.
Acting Empress! Acting Empress! You can't draw to save your life? Well, your life's in danger. You have to do it, Tyler Preston. Otherwise, I'll.
she's coming for you.
Yeah! No, she's
Oh.
coming for
Wait, change the title.
Yeah.
Acting
We gotta
Empress.
do it previously on.
Oh man, what has even happened? Oh, I know what's happened recently.
Zelda is
Right.
a lady. You will not accept me being mean to dogs? No. I can be mean to dogs. I know about dogs. French bulldogs? Every single French bulldog I've met has been an absolute little bitch. One of them tried attacking my elderly, sickly dog, and I have never been closer to drop kicking an animal in my life. And I sound like a stupid redneck saying that, but I've worked
Toaster
with animals.
bug.
I've worked with dog kennels and things like that. French bulldogs are assholes. Maybe they were bred to be like that and that's not their fault, but they are jerks. I do not like French bulldogs.
Toaster Bug in all caps says Zelda von Tarova. All right.
Doesn't mean all, sure, but French bulldog, I've never met a good one, and I worked with dogs, and I've done every single fucking job. I've worked with dogs in the past, and they all sucked. All of the French bulldogs sucked. If you have a good one, it means you were a good person, and you were able to train all of the evil and stupid out of them. I will die on this fucking hill. French bulldogs are the worst.
Everybody in chat disagrees with you.
You know what, chat? Here's a Dr. Thank you, Punchy.
Previously on, the acting empress still spends the first night.
Zelda von Trova never wanted the title of acting empress, but when she's forced to wed the emperor of the Raffian Empire, she has to do it. This beat's hard to sing to. do something better.
I will not apologize. Also, I have an unpopular opinion about Chihuahuas.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
Okay, previously on the Acting Empress Princess Schneider Else will be here all night.
I wanna talk
Zelma Troma
about
never wanted to be the
dogs.
Acting Empress, but she's forced to wed the Empress of the Raffian Empire. She shows up, they get married. He asks her, do you believe in God? And she goes, I don't know. 3 pre-show up and watch them have sex, but they fake. She's hot, he is cold, they touch each other, they feel great. So, the moral of the story, he had to take a bunch of prostitutes to be, not prostitutes per se, but, concubines. He took a bunch of concubines, and then some guy she doesn't like showed up and was like, hey, want to kiss? And she's like, no. And he showed up and he's like, I didn't want to kiss the concubines either. And she has a scar.
Can I give my opinion about Chihuahuas? Okay, so Chihuahuas in the early 2000s, they are tiny dogs. And personally, I like them. I had a really great experience with, like, every Chihuahua I've ever met. The reason they have such a bad reputation is every single family in the early 2000s went, we want a dog, but we don't want to actually have to train that dog. So what they do is they get a tiny dog, because then if the tiny dog barks and growls and snarls, then it's okay because they can't actually hurt you. But the Chihuahuas, they just had a bad rep because A, no one respected their personal space. No one, like, thought that they should train their fucking dogs. And so as time went on, the Chihuahuas got a bad rep because of the bad fucking owners. It's not the Chihuahua's fault, it's the fucking owner's fault. So currently, we have like a pandemic of doodles, and doodles aren't my favorite dog, but you know, I'm not gonna get into that. But because everyone has a doodle, I predict that in like 10 years, everyone's gonna hate doodles because people don't treat the doodles like they should, and they're going to be treated like the Chihuahuas, where their space isn't respected, and they're lashing out, and they're not well trained, and they're not well maintained. I think that family dogs get a bad rep because the families shouldn't have a dog because they can't properly take care of the dog.
Family dogs? Like Brian Griffin?
Anyways, every single French bull, here's the thing. I'm sorry.
I really thought we were gonna get to start there.
Every single French,
It's nearly my bedtime.
every single French bulldog I've met has been an asshole. I'm sorry. It's
Just let
every
it go.
single
Nobody
one.
in chat agrees with you.
No, I think Sage the Healer agreed with me. I was wondering what the commotion was about. I see Her Majesty is here. Evil. Catherine Kellios, the first concubine. It's an honor to be in your presence, Your Majesty. Oh no. I was planning to just leave, but now?
We really gotta get the Wither Basket music, because Wither Basket has specific music I use.
Yeah, Sage the Healer does agree with me.
People agree.
What brings you here to my office at this hour, Empress?
My 2 girlfriends are in the same room.
Oh no! Oopsie! I thought you would be alone. Huh. I'm purple-haired. Honestly, someone was asking about a tier list for hair. Purple hair is the rarest, I think.
Yeah.
Your Majesty, you're positively glowing today. Did you perhaps have sex last night?
Sink.
I had a friend in high school who came into class, and she's like, don't you think I'm glowing? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, I think I'm glowing. And I'm like, okay. She's like, don't you want to ask me why? And I'm like, why? She goes, me and my boyfriend had sex last night. And I was like, are you supposed to be glowing after you have sex? I was so confused because I only thought the pregnant women glow.
Well, there you are then.
Well, she wasn't pregnant. She never got pregnant. Anyways. Is she mocking me because she knows Ryana was in my bedchamber before going to her last night? I guess I'll laugh it off for now. Is that so? Is that so? I suppose it's because I slept so soundly from getting screwed.
Twitch.
Huh?
Nice save.
Huh?
Chills.
I'm the one who spent the long night alone, so why are they reacting like this? Based on how red her eyes were, they must have had quite the night.
Can't you see?
I
Her
thought
eyes
Ryana
are
went to her.
Yeah, they didn't.
I'm so confused. That hair is definitely 3D.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
Well, I must go now. If you'll excuse me, your majesties.
Slam.
Man, that dress just never ended.
What brings you here, Empress?
Your Majesty, about last night. I don't know.
It wasn't terrible.
Sex?
I'm really lost.
Isn't that what you came to ask?
Like, what's happening?
Did they have sex? Did they have Borny Hong Kong time?
Borny Hong Kong.
Hi, I'm Borny Hong Kong, and I'm the main guy in a sitcom in the 50s. Do I beat my wife? A little, but she always thanks me at
Deserves
the end.
Uh-oh.
Women
Barney
never
Hong
deserve
Kong
it.
time.
Barney Hong Kong
That's
didn't age
not-
very well.
That's not what I came here to ask.
Okay,
I
is
just...
this, do you think, the worst stream of the year?
No, this is hilarious.
I couldn't stop thinking about how you left last night. Clang!
Oh yeah, he came to her chambers and then left.
Oh.
Okay.
He
Don't
made the
worry, I'll be extra
rounds.
careful so as not to disturb you about such things from now on.
Oh, Ryan,
Don't just stand there, take a seat.
No. It seems I've only disturbed your work.
Work.
Borny Hong Kong
Average
time.
YouTuber. Work.
Now
Not me,
that
I
I've
work in the
checked that you're
coal
feeling your
mines.
Fuck, now that I've checked that your majesty is feeling better, I'll take my leave as well.
Me and my crazy hair.
Me and my crazy framing. What was the point of any of that?
For fun.
If you're on a phone, you could turn it sideways.
I
and
guess
it'd be a
that's
nice
true. We're on a
shot.
computer. Turn your phone now to get the real effect.
You said you're leaving.
I will. May I go now? Haha!
As if you ever take my opinion into account.
So true! Renee!
You can go just as you wish.
Okay.
We stand a...
I banged my
like a
wife
pig.
last night.
She should get him a piece of cake.
Imagine cheating on your
Fine.
wife and then the next... Like, I understand the circumstances, but imagine cheating on your wife and then the next morning be like, you never listened to me! I was out all night having sex with other women!
Well, that's why you and your ex-wife broke up.
That... Why I oughta...
Then I'll really take my leave now.
Thud.
He's taking his pants off.
I just... Oh, that's you.
I wanted to tell him that I didn't mean what I said last night. That I wanted to spend the night with him too.
Oh yeah, she was like, you gotta leave because you're supposed to be with your concubines.
Yeah.
But I
And
just...
she's like, I don't want him to have concubines, but everything that I do is gonna push him into the arms of concubines.
She's not that bright.
She's complicated.
That's you.
Your Majesty.
Oh, Sharon.
No, it's Sharon.
Well, I thought it would be fun.
No, fair, okay. I just think it's funny that they gave her such a weird modern-ass name.
Dreaming says he's sulking.
There's a greenhouse in the palace. How about we visit it for a change of scenery?
Sharon's so cool.
All right,
Let's go! I swear
Glance.
that's a reused shot. I remember that shot.
I don't, yeah.
Oh, it's the nice one. That's not a bitch who's definitely popping out from that corner.
Yeah.
Damn, girl. The plants here are very sensitive, so they wither
Basket!
quickly if the greenhouse isn't kept at the perfect temperature.
Ooh.
The last occupant who lived here died because she didn't have
69.
enough canary blood.
The air here feels so much fresher than outside. It's incredible.
You know, the only air that's fresher than outside air is air inside a glass room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it just? This is also my first time here.
They're definitely on a date. She just doesn't know it.
I see now. You just wanted to see this place for yourself, didn't you?
Of course not, Your Majesty. How could I? Ooh, there's something interesting over there. That a chandelier in the greenhouse.
Where did that come from?
Haha!
Yeah, it's just coming from the sky.
Stops.
It's just like an old Spider-Man game where it just goes to the sky.
Yeah.
Turn! Who is that? Someone's
been tailing us ever since the main palace.
Thing of pure energy does make a good point. The plants make the room fresher. That does actually make sense.
Yeah.
Oh
If they
yeah,
try to
we maybe
harm us,
maybe
I'll
jumped the
protect-
gun on that.
If they try to harm us, I'll have to protect Sharon.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Gasp, Your Majesty! Gasp!
Blink, Your Majesty! Your Lady Rosie? Wait, no, it's Madam Rosie. Madam Rosie!
You ever fail at being a maid so bad that you have to go conk on his spine?
I understand that the perspective of this is correct.
I understand the perspective.
It
It's
looks
the eyes. The eyes are
funky.
scrunched upwards when they should be scrunched
well, no,
downwards.
but I'm talking about how her little nose is dangling in front of the mat. Like,
Well, it would be doing that.
I know, but it looks goofy. Sometimes you're like, well, no, but that is how it should look. Yeah, but they chose to draw this angle.
Yeah.
They could have bowed her head higher or lower to make it
Is
less
she, like,
goofy looking.
bleeding out? No, that's a speech bubble. Okay, I was like...
Rosie Adelaide, the second concubine. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Do you think if she's like...
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Do you think it's like an orchestra? And I don't know anything about orchestra, so this doesn't make sense. If she's
Bonnie
like
Hong
really
Kong.
good, she gets to become the first chair concubine. Like, and like
She
if
has
she's
to have killer sex.
right, like if she's really talented.
She has to be really hot to his cold.
right.
Barney Hong Kong time.
She doesn't need to be this formal. I won't pry into why she was following us. Are you here to see the greenhouse? Please stand up.
Oh, yes. I've never been inside the greenhouse before, so I decided to take
Why
a
has
look.
no one been in this place before? Everyone's so fucking turned on by this greenhouse, and they're all like, "Yeah, I've never
Have
been
you
here
ever
before."
been to a greenhouse like this with a
No.
chandelier?
I'm only allowed in red houses.
I see. Do you also feel refreshed after coming here, Rosie? I think it's helping me quite a bit. Shall we
Hesitate.
take a stroll?
Yes, it's very refreshing. But, Your Majesty, there's something I'd like to apologize for.
Punches and says, conk on the binds till someone throbs.
Is that a
Apologize?
piano? What is it in this fucking greenhouse?
Ryanel!
That's like a grand piano.
Apologize? For what?
The other day when we entered your bedchamber without your
No!
permission.
She was weird. Where's her mouth?
They forgot to do
It's just a circle. All right,
Oh,
7 minutes
jeez.
before I fall asleep.
I truly thought that you had already approved of it and the banquet as well. The other ladies told me you had said it was okay, so I believed them, but
Haha, it's fine. No, it's not. You came in here? Oh, I've been butt fucked so hard. Fuck all of you.
yeah, it was a little
I'm
nuts.
sorry, that was too much of my personality. It's all in the past now. Besides, you didn't mean any harm. I couldn't possibly get cross at you for that, so why did you?
But you did.
You did.
You can't be like, man, I would never get mad at you over something that trivial. Girl, you did.
Yeah.
Live on stream. Maddie,
Thank you, Your Majesty. And actually, I never wanted to become a concubine in the first place. All I ever wanted was to live my life in peace, reading my books.
Oh, nerd! When's the last time you read a book, Micah?
January.
Yep, I've read a book before you have.
Yeah, I'm busy. Actually, yeah.
If
I
you
read some Shrek comics last night.
if you count
Does that
Shrek
count?
comics,
No.
then I'm allowed to count webtoons.
Well,
Yeah,
that's fair.
no.
They're about as well written.
Yeah,
That's better in the
exactly.
Shrek comics.
You must really love reading. What kind of books do you usually read?
I read-
Porn?
I read all kinds of genres, but the ones that I like the most are
Yep.
grimoires.
Oh, what's a grimoire?
Oh,
Like a memoir that's
I've
grim?
been teaching myself healing magic by
Oh.
reading them since I was a child. Yeah, I was like a grimoire is like a dark magic book.
Oh, I'm just stupid.
That's a bit of a twist.
Wow, healing magic?
Typically, that would be my thing in one of these.
That's an amazing hobby, Rosie.
Venus
I'll have
says-
to ask for your help if I ever feel unwell in the future.
I thought Maddie couldn't read.
Vanilla
I know,
says,
but I read a book.
Vanilla says she's on Book Talk. I keep getting these
Me?
TikToks about
Her.
this erotic VeggieTales fanfic, and every TikTok is the author going, No, it's not VeggieTales fanfic. It's definitely inspired. There's some lines from VeggieTales in there, but they're completely original characters.
What? Like,
I don't believe
you
her.
know,
I'm really
The
thinking about buying it.
the algorithm on TikTok is based off the videos
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
thinking about
watch.
buying it.
Thank you
It's
for the
working.
kind words.
Glance.
Oh, and one more thing.
Huh? Turn. What was that just now? She just glanced at the right side of my face, didn't she? Oh, is my scar showing? But there's no way the effects of the magic potion have worn off already. She can't possibly know about it.
Elijah T. Center says, Micah, can I study you in a lab? Many have tried.
It keeps escaping.
Yeah, he escapes. Where do you think we found it?
I'm like the rats from The Secret of Nim, the book, not the movie.
I was gonna say you're like the dogs from Plague Dogs, which I couldn't finish watching it. I knew where it was going and my heart couldn't handle it.
Actually, before the Imperial marriage,
My.
Ramadra says, Micah, can I study you in the wild?
As long as you don't interfere with like anything, like if a lion is eating him, you just have to
yeah, I
sit
was
there
gonna say
and
you
film
have to
it.
swear like a documentary oath where if
I'm being eaten right now.
yeah, if you see him being harmed by us or someone
Like
else,
emperor penguins.
yeah, you can't stop it.
I didn't think I'd run into you again. Wait.
I've never actually been to this greenhouse.
They built the greenhouse like yesterday. Your Majesty.
Oh, thank goodness.
Aw.
I didn't have much more left in me.
We have 3 minutes. Can I keep talking about dogs?
No.
For heaven's sake, talk with each other.
Also, it's your stream.
Instead of just getting all busy over
Misunderstandings. Yeah, you can keep
You can stay up as late as you want.
I'll be leaving in 2 minutes.
I'll take over and I'll talk about dogs for like 10 minutes. I'll do end of the stream dogs. Anyways, continue.
I gotta stop reading ahead with this one. It's just gonna hurt my heart for 80% of the story, I can already tell. It's gonna be a long play.
No. No, girl,
I
it's
believe
a
this
comic.
is a webtoon. Ow.
Uh,
Beat me to it and yours was funnier.
Yeah, Terrapin? Terrapin is also another
Also
company I
funny
keep
too,
noticing.
yes.
What about Marionetta? We've done the first chapter of Marionetta. It's very, very charming.
Yeah. I'm crashing.
All
and
right,
burning.
go.
I started crashing.
I would like to talk about dogs.
I'm gonna go read Shrek comics.
Let's-
The Shrek comics are really unfunny. There's 3 Dark Horse of all publishers Shrek comics from like 2002 or 2003. They are profoundly unfunny.
Okay, so my
Okay,
ultimate
me and
dream
Jonah are
dog-
probably leaving.
Yeah,
Bye.
That's
I'm
okay.
leaving. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Best of luck talking back on.
Sleep tight.
Yippee,
Um,
yippee!
If a bug tries to bite you, bite them back, but only if they say you can. I'm going to bed now.
Northern Inuit dog. So my ultimate dream dog is a Northern Inuit dog. They're super neat.
Oh, thank you, Punchy McPuncherson.
Oh, Micah, read the Shrek smut.
You gotta buy
You-
it.
now you gotta go get it, Micah.
What TikTok? Be more specific, please.
No, there's this.
I'm willing to. I want to do a video. The video I want to do, because I want to make Micah videos, is about all the sequels to Shrek that came out before Shrek 2. If anyone wants to play Shrek Mario Party with me, that might be part of it.
Shrek Mario Party.
There's a Shrek Mario Party game, and it looks...
For Shrek?
Well, it's not Mario Party, it's Shrek in the style of Mario Party. Oh, yes! No, I've seen that. Get in My Swamp, an Ogre Love Story. I have seen that.
I have seen a review of that one.
Bye, everybody. I'm leaving now.
Bye,
Johnny's
Jonah.
going to sleep. Micah's not, but I'm going to be in a different room.
So Northern Inuit dogs are really interesting. They've been around for a really long time, but the issue is they're not exotic. What is it called? They're on the verge of extinction. And fun fact, what is it? Northern Inuit dog in Game of Thrones, I think. Game of Thrones. They specifically had they had the Northern Inuit dogs there because they were supposed to look like wolves in Game of Thrones. And they, like, because of them being there, they've become slightly more popular. The only issue is if you look for Northern Inuit dogs in the United States, like, breeding, there's only, last I checked, and this was a few years ago, there's only 2 breeders in the United States. One is in California, and the other is in Colorado, and they don't look like they breed anymore. And then there's like 2 other breeders in the entire world, and I don't remember where they are, but it's really sad. So my thoughts on dogs, right? I love them, first of all. The reason, okay, I kind of go hard on French bulldogs, right? My only reason is I used to work at a dog kennel, or I guess like a doggy daycare, and the thing is I like got to handle so many dogs of like all types of varieties. Every single French bulldog was a nightmare. And like, I'm sure it comes down to the owners, cause like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them, if I'm being honest. Personally, I really like Akitas. I think Akitas are super cool. Popeye's part Akita, but I tell everyone that he's a mutt because I don't want people to do stupid backyard breeding and breed dogs they can't handle, so I just say, oh, he's a mutt, and then you have to go and adopt him. Or if you like want a dog, right, then you have to just go and adopt a dog from, you know, a hellhole, and then they'll be safe from the hellhole. But yeah, so I personally really, I've never had a good experience with a French bulldog, and it's probably just because, like, negative association. I really get that, I do, but like, there were like everyone knows like pit bulls. Oh, pit bulls are so angry, they're so aggressive, but like, I'm trying to think, most of the dogs that we had separated from the other dogs were like German Shepherds, Labradors, Poodles, and then like a few different varied breeds. We had if I remember right, we had like 1 pit bull that we had to separate from everyone else, and that's because like a husky got into a fight with it and hurt it and like cut it, like bit him open, so we just had to keep him separate, and like so his stitches wouldn't come out. You have a border collie. Border collies I really like. I think they're super neat, and hold on, let's look up border collie. I think they're really good dogs. They're super smart, super easy to train. They just have really high energy. I'm having, like, they're about to have, you guys are about to have a dog video coming up, and I could just talk about dogs for, honestly, forever. Let's see. Let me go get Chirps. I'm so sorry. I'm not used to doing single person streams anymore. I keep having dreams that I'm doing it, and then all of my dreams are like, I'm the rudest and meanest person ever, and it's like also like the worst stream ever, and I always feel so bad. I also really like golden Inuit dogs. Oh, please. I really like the shaggy dogs. I vibe with shaggy dogs. I like fur. I don't mind all of like the fluffin' things. I think they're super nice. They're just neat. They're just neat little dogs. You have Spooky Cat says you have a border collie mix. Found her on the street, so you don't know exactly what she is, but she's the best. They're really neat. They're super cool. German Shepherds are cool. Shepherds. They're extremely energetic, and they're really handsome. They're really good-looking dogs. You guys are just getting like the hyperfixation from me. I'm not gonna lie. I can talk. I could talk about dogs for hours, if I'm being completely honest. I really like German Shepherds. I kind of like Belgian Malinois better, but again, that's like a whole energy issue. And so, yeah, Golden Retrievers are cool. When I was working at the kennel, everyone said, they like had like this thing where they wrote down each of the employees and then what dog they were, and all of my coworkers said I was like a Yorkie. What do you guys think? I wasn't expecting it, but they're like, you know, you're always just so happy and peppy and you got hair, and I was like, I guess. I don't have too much interactions with Yorkies, so I don't know. They're very sleek dogs for sure. And again, I've never interacted with them. Makes sense. It all makes sense. As long as you don't call me a French bulldog, I'm totally a-okay. But yeah. I still have 4 minutes? Dogs. No! Doodles. Dogs. Everyone has a doodle. But I don't think everyone should own a doodle. And that is probably a hot take. I think people don't take care of their dogs, and when you get kind of a high maintenance dog, okay, so the thing with doodles is poodles, standard poodles, super cool. Super, super cool. I really like poodles, like standard poodles specifically. They're really, really smart dogs, but their coats are kind of hard to maintain, and so an issue a lot of like people had is they just didn't want to brush their dogs, and if they did, they would only brush the top coat, so like underneath would still get matted, and so like it's really sad. And I think you should brush, like if you're getting a dog specifically for its curly coat, it's not gonna be curly. You're gonna have to brush it, and then the dog is gonna be happy. And then again, like they're so smart. I feel like a lot of people, they get like these family dogs and like they get along with people, but they'd be so much better if you like took the time to train them. And like dogs, they all go through like these like age, you know, like kids go through like a rebellious phase. Dogs do the same thing. Once they turn like about like 10 months to like 2 years, that's their rebellious like teenage phase. And so what happens from that is the dogs are always gonna push the boundaries. And so like if you notice, like when you have a puppy and you train this puppy to do all these things, and you're like, I know my dog can sit, I know my dog can do any of these things, but then like all of a sudden the dog just isn't listening, that's because they're doing their rebellious dog thing and they're just seeing what they can get away with. And I think a lot of people, they get dogs that they just can't handle, and then once they get to their rebellious stage, the people are just like, oh, that's their personality. And like, I think people should be kind of more responsible with dog owning, if I'm being honest, because dogs are a liability. Like, dogs are a liability. You know, they, like, if you don't train your dog enough, they can be reactive and they can, like, do things. And my issue with doodles is they're, like with chihuahuas, people have a lot more leeway and they're a lot more forgiving for a smaller dog like a chihuahua or like a crusty little, like, white dog. And I'm sorry, I love the crusty little white dogs. Bye, Inferno Monkey. But, like, people are a lot more, like, forgiving if a dog like that is to snap at them. But something I did with Popeye is, like, I knew he was gonna be a big dog when I got him. I know he was gonna be huge, and so, like, unfortunately, I had to train him with the intention of, like, the worst happening and being like, oh my gosh, like, he's big, he could hurt somebody. And so I don't think people have that intention with the Doodles or the Labradors or the Golden Retrievers, and they're good dogs. But I think if you're looking at getting a dog, that should be on your mind. Like, you should look into like dog training and things. If I was to get another dog, I think Chihuahua. If I was to get another dog, me and Jonah have said we either want a Chihuahua or a Great Dane. But we kind of want a Chihuahua and a Great Dane, and then we'll name the Chihuahua Robin Hood and the Great Dane Little John. Cece attacked another dog once. She's a rescue, and you've kept a much closer watch since. Yeah, exactly. Like Sky Pancake saying training your dog is def a priority of owning them. Exactly. I think, like, it just makes life so much easier, too, if you get your dog and you're consistent. And, like, something I did with, like, Popeye is, like, I had, like, a set of rules that, like, everyone in the house had to follow. Like, you know how, like, your dog, maybe they, like, jump up on people, and, like, if you're training them, a really important thing of, like, a dog jumping on you is to either step into them or turn away or just ignore them when they're jumping, is to do that. But, like, maybe a friend will come over and you'll be like, hey, like, tell him not to do that, blah, blah, blah. And the friend says, oh, no, it's fine, like, I don't mind. Well, the friend might not mind. It's really important to stay consistent. So, like, I had to tell every single person that came into my house that these are the rules you have to follow if you want to interact with the dog. And sometimes, like, I have certain family members that I just have to, like, re-explain things, and sometimes I'm exhausted, so I just put the dog somewhere else, and then the training stays consistent. And, like, it sucks for, like, those rebellious stages, because it is quite a while, but, like, if you're consistent, it'll be just so much easier for you and the dog, and, like, everyone involved, because, like, the rules are the same, the boundaries are the same, nothing, like, the dog's never gonna be confused. That's my thoughts on dogs. People don't teach their kids boundaries about dogs. Yeah, that's a really, really big one, Mari. When I got Popeye, I used to do, like, a lot of, like, training with him that was, like, out in public, so I could just get him used to people. And I've been a little bit too busy for that, and I want to get back into it. But, like, the amount of times that, like, a kid would, like, follow us around, and I'd be like, hey, don't touch him. He's busy, we're working, blah, blah, blah. And, like, it is very, like half and half. Like, sometimes people will, like, be like, oh, hey, like, what's going, like, the kid will be like, oh, like, what's going on? And the mom will be like, oh, like, she's teaching her dog how to work and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And I love those interactions, but it's always, like, the kids that, like, walk up to me and I'm like, okay, I have to block you from the dog because you shouldn't be going up and petting random dogs. Look at the pets in Discord. 1 second, let me pull up the Discord, and then I'll leave. I'll relinquish your duties. 1 second. Discord. Doggy. There's a crow here. I love cats too. Cats are so nice. I guarantee you, everyone who hates cats got scratched once as a child, and they're like, no, cats are the worst, blah, and I'm like, okay, it's because you don't respect their boundaries, you moron. Cats are nice, or you're just allergic. You can be allergic to an animal, and then I won't judge you. I like cats so much. Dude, the captain, she does that with my vans, like, so often. I love pets. They're so nice. They're just, I don't know, something about animals. Kitties. What are they doing there? I'm sorry. Something about animals is just so, it's just so nice. Like, they're just so nice. Like, they're never gonna judge you. They're never gonna hate you. They don't care about your mistakes. They're just, like, really nice guys. I love pets. Look at them. Is this a Samoyed? Samoyeds are also a dog I really like, but they're so expensive that I'm just like, That was the kitties. Oh, someone was oh my goodness. Is that a greyhound? I've never actually met a greyhound in real life. I want to. Morticias. So cute. Oh, I love pets. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love animals. Oh, it's Oreo. Look at I would die for Oreo. For real. Honestly, like, Oreo and Take. I'm looking for a third little silly goofy dog. But they're so cute. They're so cute. I also really like Punchy has a lot of cool animals. I believe they have horses. Ah, this is Venus's dog. So cute. I don't know. I like the company of a dog, and I can go off about it. I was never allowed to have them as a kid, and so so my mom, she would just give me books about dogs, and I'd sit and I'd like memorize all of the breeds. Aww. And that's what I did. That's what I did as a child. All right. Did you guys enjoy the Just Maddie stream? I feel like I can definitely talk, but I don't think I'm nearly as funny as Jonah or Micah. But yeah, it's so good to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, or I guess me, on this live stream. Oh, you did? Oh, nice. I know it. I just don't think I'm very funny on my own, which is so weird. Is that like a self-confidence issue? Probably. Here, we'll end on Oreo.
Maddie,